camera appropriately. 1 second. And I'll be right out there, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. We got all that. Okay, everything is in the picture. The lions also. How's everyone doing? How's everybody? Sprinkle, sprinkle, y'all. 1 second. Let's get this whole setup going. Are y'all here? Audio check. Are y'all here? Okay, we got the audio check going on. Everything's going well. And all right, to come in this way. All right, so welcome everyone. Welcome. Come on in. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your beautiful presence. I want to welcome each and every one of you onto the channel. Thank you so much for coming on today's live. And I want to say thank you also for your support, your kind words. You know, my recovery actually was quite speedy and I'm feeling great. So happy to see you here, guys. Welcome to your all signs reading, where I'm going to go all the way from Aries to Pisces. And in this reading, we're going to take a look at you, your person, their current feelings towards you, their potential actions towards you. And also, as a bonus tip, I am going to be pulling 3 cards basically to talk about your career and financial messages that you need to know. Okay. Now, according to our tradition, to the Renaissance Tarot, hello Ryan, Kristen, Laura, hi everyone, so good to see you here. Seraphim, Maricela, thank you so much. Okay, so some of the rules and regulations, right? The live chat is VIP only. It means that only people who have been subscribed to the channel are going to be able to actually participate into the comment section. And some of the rules and regulations here are that people need to remain respectful and cordial towards one another. On this channel, during the lives, we do not bash other signs. We don't put other signs down. We don't put the drama of our lives into the chat, right? We are sticking to the topic of the channel. We are respecting one another, and also we're remaining respectful towards each other, right? Spreading positivity, making sure that we are remaining to the topic of the video. And yeah, that's just, it's very simple. You know, it's very simple. It doesn't really cost anything to be, you know, to be nice and kind, right? Also, if you just joined, make sure that you're hitting the like button. Go ahead and hit that like button for the channel. Thank you so much. This is the only time you're ever gonna hear me asking for the like, for the lives, because in the general videos, ain't nobody got time for that. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, a couple of updates. My dental procedures, they went amazing. Okay, my surgeons were great, everything was great, and I got everything taken under control very fast. Actually, you know, when you have a pain that's tooth pain, toothache, that's like 11 out of 10, but you push through for weeks and weeks, you know, there's a time to like take a step back and take care of that and then come back. So probably that was the reason I was a little bit like, not so much, you know, into the energy, but I still channel, sprinkle, sprinkle, you know what I'm saying? So I'm sure there's more people coming in. Make sure that you're hitting the like button. And also for the people who are just joining to the channel, who are subscribing, welcome to the community. You are more than welcome here. And this is an opportunity for you to really take a step back and observe and watch how the lives go here onto this channel. What do we talk about? What is the room? What is the atmosphere? Okay, now I'm gonna give you the breakdown of the reading and you're gonna see what we're gonna get into, okay? Because I'm all about transparency. You will be seeing the cards, and I'm gonna go all the way from Aries to Pisceana. Okay, all right, so everyone, the way that the reading is gonna go, I'm basically gonna go past, present, future. I'm gonna see what is the main energy between you and this person, that is representing itself to be like a challenge. And also the one that's about the near future, we're gonna see what is this person's feelings and potential actions towards you, and any other messages that you also need to know, okay? And if I feel like I wanna clarify any further messages, I will be using this deck to clarify the messages for you. At the end of the reading for each sign, I will also pull 3 cards for your career, money, business, and anything that you need to know, okay? So welcoming everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, dental work, definitely. I mean, it was not fun, but it was something that, you know, my dental office team people, they really took care of it, and they know what I do. So they took care of it immediately. Ryan, the ex came back, Arman, but it wasn't the good one. I had to be strong and shut it down. Proud of myself. Well, you know, at least when the exes, they come back, right? You gotta you gotta make sure you're choosing the right one, okay? Being with the right one. Okay, so with all these things here, I just want to make sure that everyone is sticking to the topic of the reading. We are remaining respectful, right? And if we do not remain respectful towards one another, if we constantly spam the chat with the similar messages, with irrelevant messages, I will remove the person of the chat, okay? I'm very strict. I'm very on point when it comes to my members, my subscribers, my beautiful people, my cutie patooties who are onto this channel. There is zero tolerance for any kind of negativity, bashing each other. There is hundreds and hundreds of people on the blacklist that have been blocked from the channel, you know, so you want to make sure that you are not becoming one of those people, because I have zero tolerance for homophobia, discrimination, negativity, and things like that, okay? Want to make sure that people know where they are at, you know, because this live chat is not like some random live chat that people can just kind of like jump in and say or do whatever. Now, if you're watching this right now, go ahead and hit that like button so that I'm going to be starting in a couple of minutes. Thank you so much for doing that. The reason why I keep also coming back and doing the live is because you have shown your support, you have shown your gratefulness, okay, in the form of just your comments and your thumbs up and your support, because it's an equal energy exchange, give and take energy exchange that we're having. The only time you're ever going to be hearing me saying hit the like button is going to be during the lives. That's it, okay? You don't hear me asking anyone to subscribe or to like during the hundreds and hundreds of videos that I have. I don't have to. Like I mentioned before, this is for the technical purposes. All right, so let's get some tangy juice going on in here. Thank you so much. We actually tried to also match. I'm matching, you know, because I have a lot of expensive tarot cards, okay? So we're trying to like match the colors, kind of like going with it, okay? So everyone, thank you so much for your beautiful presence, and we're gonna start off with Aries. Aries, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy here, where I serve and I slay all day long. So Ariana, honey, cutie patootie. In this reading, we're gonna take a look at you, your person, their current feelings towards you, challenge, outcome. So Aries, let's see what's going on for you. Let's see what's going on for Aries. Okay, Aries, so the energy between you and this person is the Ace of Wands. Wow. You know that's some thick Ace of Wands. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, there is the Tower, okay? So Apparently there is a desire here for a brand new beginning. The Ace of Wands, this is a lot of passion. I do see here possibly with the Hermit in the recent past, you could be dealing with the Virgo, Leo, Capricorn, the Devil in the middle. Could be any other sign, could be a Pisces also. So it looks like in the recent past, Aries, you and this person maybe made a decision to depart and to, do certain things just to be in your own journey. I do see here some sort of a betrayal. Possibly some of you went through some sort of a painful situation, something ended, okay? But I also get this energy that this ending actually led you and your person to some sort of a spiritual awakening, okay? In the present moment, Aries, the way that this is unfolding for you with the Devil and the Sun, these are two very different energies, and honestly, I feel like there is a strong magnetic pull between you and your person. That's what I'm strongly getting in here. I feel like that, you and this person might live in different parts of the country, of the world. There is some sort of a distance between you and them. There is obviously a strong magnetic pull, okay? The Sun and the Devil. It's like almost, sometimes you may catch yourself saying, no, I don't want to be with this person, with the Devil here. You deny your feelings. But at the end of the day, Aries, you know that this is somebody that must have made you happy, or there is some sort of a happy feeling association when it comes to this person. So Aries, in the near future, you have the Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Moon. It looks like in the near future, Aries, there is going to be an opportunity for you to have a conversation with this person about something that's been bothering you, okay? And I'm going to clarify the Moon here for you to see what is this situation about. Queen of Swords, there is a face-to-face conversation with the Sun and the World. You're going to have and the Devil at the bottom of the deck again. Okay, so I do see here conversation surrounding family, relationship, marriage, which direction this is going to go to. Your person's feelings towards you, I do feel like is that they have a lot of anxiety when it comes to reaching out to you. I don't know who this person is, but they seem to be someone that, in their mind and in their feelings, they have a lot of courage and they know what they want, but when it comes to reaching out to you and actually taking some sort of a leap of faith, they get a little bit scared, Aries. So I don't know, maybe they have some sort of an anxiety. What I do see here with the Moon is that there is something here that's going to be eliminated. The Sun and the Moon. Okay, so the Sun is clarifying the Moon, and we're getting into the Black Moon, the new Moon in Virgo. So this is about also some sort of an organization, okay, getting more organized. This person is wanting to organize their thoughts, their feelings, and what it is that they truly want to communicate with you and tell you, okay? Now, let's clarify the Ace of Wands here for you, dear Aries, because obviously somebody here wants to talk, okay, and there is a lot of passion between you and this person. I do strongly feel like here, Aries, that you and this person must have had a very strong chemistry between one another, possibly fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Yeah, there is the Lovers here, okay, clarifying the Ace of Wands. So it looks like the person on your mind right now, Aries, they're thinking about the good old days. There is a very nostalgic feeling when it comes to this connection between you and them, Aries, the Seven of Swords and the High Priestess. This person does not trust their intuition enough to actually take a leap of faith. They have all the feelings, they feel everything, but there is something here, they don't seem to be quite confident in their feelings and in their intuition when it comes to actually reaching out to you and making a point of contact and wanting to talk to you. Okay, Seven of Swords here indicates trust issues. They don't even trust themselves. You may say, well, this person doesn't trust me. They told me they don't want to be with me, whatever. But this person has a hard time trusting their intuition. I feel like this is somebody that also keeps seeing you in their dreams. And they see all the signs and all the synchronicities, the High Priestess, of this spiritual connection that both of you have with each other. And I feel like that it's just been very challenging for them to really come forward to you and to, confess something. So this person's actions, though, how is this going to unfold for Aries and their person from late August to mid-September? Knight of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. So it looks like this person slowly but surely is going to make an attempt to have a conversation with you. And that may come in a form of just like maybe something very basic. Maybe this person wants to talk to you about how to, I don't know, maybe they're going to ask you for some sort of an advice or something all of a sudden, like an icebreaker. You know what I'm saying? And then see where it's going to go. And there is a desire here, Aries, that you and this person, there is a sign that you and this person are actually going to be working things out together in the near future with the Eight of Pentacles. This is about investment. This is about bringing things together and wanting to work it out. Okay, so with the Devil and the Sun in the middle and the Two of Wands, yes, there is a lot of going back and forth energy here between you and this person, but the magnetic pull and the sexual energy is undeniable for you and your person. Now, as a bonus, Aries, let's see what is it that you need to know when it comes to career and money. Okay, so you have the Eight of Swords, Justice, and the Two of Swords. So a lot of you, when it comes to career and job, I do strongly feel like here, dear Aries, that many of you have been going back and forth, whether you should stay in this job market, whether you should not stay. There is something here that's kind of holding you back and you don't really see yet the full picture. If you are working, waiting for some sort of a settlement, the Justice is here. You might be going through a lot of paperwork in the present moment, okay? Signing documents, documentation, things like that going on money-wise. A lot of you are wanting to change careers or go to a different direction and do something new, but it's been a little bit challenging for you because you may say to yourself, how do I know what am I supposed to do? Aries, you don't need to know all the answers. You are one brave, courageous soul. All you got to do is just to take a leap of faith and move forward. The Empress, the universe is going to take care and bring the answers to you. There is the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So I feel like you need to try different things, Aries. I don't know who needs to hear this. Maybe you have several hobbies. Maybe you want to start several things. Give it a try. Start something and you're going to fall in love with the Ace of Cups, with the right type of job and occupation that you are meant to be in. Okay, don't be too hard on yourself. And when it comes to money and career, I feel like that all you got to do is just to really trust your first instinct, your inner voice. Which direction do you want to move forward to? Is there anything that's toxic in your current work environment or the people that's kind of like a sign for you to really move to somewhere where you can find yourself in a much healthy place? Okay, so dear Aries, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you for your beautiful presence. We did the opening officially, so we're gonna move on to the next sign. And also I wanna say thank you everyone, for those of you that are here, for those of you that just joined the channel. Thank you for going ahead and hitting the thumbs up as well. So we're gonna move on to Taurus. We're gonna move on to Daddy Taurus, Mama Taurus, and see what's going on. Thank you everyone for your kind words, really appreciate that. All right, so we're gonna move on to Taurus. Any Taurus is in the house? Mama Taurus, Daddy Taurus, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy where I serve and I slay. So Taurus, let's get into your reading and see what is the current feelings from your person towards you. All right, so Taurus, let's see what's going on. Okay, so Taurus, Daddy Taurus, Mama Taurus. The energy between you and this person is the Judgment, which is also kind of the challenge. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Sun. So it looks like there is a major realization that your person is having in the present moment with the Judgment. You could be dealing with the Scorpio or someone who has Scorpio in their birth chart. Could be dealing with the Leo as well, Pisces, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Aquarius, Gemini. So it looks like in the recent past, dear Taurus, with the Eight of Swords, Queen of Swords, Four of Pentacles, somebody here cut you off or you cut somebody off here, okay? I see here a very closed off energy between you and another individual in the recent past, dear Taurus. And with the Eight of Swords and the Queen of Swords, there was some sort of a conversation that took place between you and this individual that led to some sort of an ending here. Okay, I do see here with the Eight of Swords, there is something that was really bothering you in the recent past and you wanted to find out about it. Well, let's get a little nosy and find out. Let's clarify the Eight of Swords real quick. The Hanged Man. You were trying to figure out in the recent past, why was this person being so slow? Okay, could have dealt with the Pisces. You might have realized, you might have asked yourself, why was this person holding back? You know, why? Why was this not working out? If you were dealing with the Pisces, chances are probably they were making a tuna sandwich or a tuna salad, I don't know. But someone here was putting you on a hold. There was a delay in this connection, okay? So that's one of the things that I see here, and you might have still held on to this relationship, held on to this person, wanted to really work things out with this person. So in the present moment, we are gonna talk about the Temperance, Five of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. Also, I wanna say thank you, dear Mom of Five, VB, welcome to the Renaissance Tarot membership. Thank you so much for being here as a member. And thank you for hitting the thumbs up as well. Those of you who are just joining and watching, thank you so much. Now, in the present moment, it looks like there is a lot of nostalgia between you and this person. This is somebody that keeps thinking about you. This is someone that keeps constantly feeling quite nostalgic, okay, about this connection. That's what I'm strongly getting in here. There is this sense of sadness, grief, disappointment. Maybe something here did not work out in the past. Obviously, it didn't work out. Okay, this person wants to heal this connection with you, with the Temperance. Somebody here really, really wants to move things with you. They want to move things forward. Okay, now in the near future, this person's actions towards you, there is an incoming communication. This is somebody that seems to act a little bit indecisive, or they think a lot, they overthink a lot. There is an overthinking energy when it comes to this person here. This is someone, Taurus, that's gonna communicate with you, okay? From late August to mid-September, there is the Eight of Wands and there is the Empress. Somebody here really wants to nurture this relationship and talk about possibly getting back together. I also see here for some of you, there could be children involved. Maybe that's not the case. But I do see here someone initiating a conversation. This is somebody that has a lot of things going on in their life right now, okay? Now, let's clarify the judgment here for you. And for those of you that just joined, I want to say thank you so much for your kind words. I see your comments here. I may not be able to get back to you all the time, but thank you for being so generous, okay? So, the judgment. There is a realization, Taurus, that's taking place between you and this person. Let's clarify the judgment. So the judgment is clarified by the Page of Wands, the Hermit, and the Three of Wands. Okay, so there might be some sort of a physical difference between you and this person, dear Taurus, okay? Like a long distance relationship, possibly for some of you. Somebody here keeps watching either your pictures, either they want to check out on you to see what you're up to. This person also could be getting tarot readings about you. Whatever is happening in this person's life, I think I do see here some sort of a spiritual awakening, some sort of a spiritual awakening that's taking place, okay, between you and this person. One of the things that I see could be possibly a age difference between you and them as well. This person feels a lot, whoever this person is. They really, really feel a lot on a very deep level, but they have a hard time sometimes, like a little bit expressing themselves and being very vocal about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's just the energy I'm picking up. I'm with the Hermit, you know, they really, really care for you. They really keep watching. They really keep thinking about what if we could actually have a brand new beginning? What if we could actually work things out together here? So that's the reason why I feel like that, this person keeps questioning if they are the right person for you, if you are the right person for them. Like there's a lot of questions because the judgment here represents major understanding, major awakening. Something here is actually waking up in this person's mind and they're really trying to make a decision here. Okay, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, dear Taurus, there is the sun. The sun here represents happiness. Somebody here wants to be really happy with you. King of Wands, yes. And then the Six of Cups. It looks like this person feels like that there is some sort of a soul connection between you and this individual. It's like a soulmate type of a connection. Six of Cups, okay, represents somebody from the past. It represents a familiar soul, someone that you might have known for quite some time. Queen of Pentacles, the Moon, Pisces energy. Somebody here views you as a Queen of Pentacles, as, Taurus, right? The Moon and the High Priestess. This person is trusting their intuition more and more when it comes to taking the right course of action towards you, okay? The High Priestess is behind the Moon. So it's like they're maybe getting dreams and visions about you and wanting to really see what is the best course of action to take towards you, dear Taurus. Their feelings towards you, their communication. Let's see what is it that they're going to tell you with the Eight of Wands. Let's clarify the Eight of Wands here. So the Eight of Wands here is clarified by the World, the Eight of Wands again, and the Six of Wands. So interestingly enough, if you're familiar with tarot, whether you are or you're not, the World card here indicates that something here has come to an end. It's a cycle that's completed. It's a cycle that has come to a full circle, right? However, the communication that's going to come in for you, there is a double confirmation. Okay, the Eight of Wands is actually clarified by the Eight of Wands and the Six of Wands. Somebody here wants to really, really check on this relationship. They want to know where you both are actually standing and where this is going to go to. This is someone that has a lot of mixed feelings, nostalgia about whatever has happened, didn't work out. But this person is starting to notice the opportunity that they can actually have with you to take this to the next level. Okay, so let's talk about career here. What is the career message for my Tauruses when it comes to money? So the Justice. Why is it the same cards for Aries? The Justice, the Eight of Swords, and the Two of Swords. This is the same cards for Aries. Let me reshuffle again. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be different energies. Okay, so let's get into your reading and see what is the love message that you need to know. Not the love message, the money message. So the Tower, the Strength, and the Judgment. Wow. So here is the message, Taurus. I feel like that the Judgment here being twice for you, right? You have one for relationship and one for career here, as you can see. There is something here that you're realizing about career, about money. You might be working in an institution that this company or this institution could be undergoing through several changes, major shifts and changes. And this might actually force you to make a decision, to move to a better place, to move to something better and more lucrative and promising for you. The Tower here is indicating that something here is shifting. There is an unexpected change that's going to happen, but don't fret. Don't be scared of it because something here is going to be working out in your favor with the Strength card. Something is really, really going to take you to the next level, okay? There is major shifts coming in for you, and there could be some laws, regulations, and rules changing in your company with the Tower. You could also have some managers, changing managers, getting new managers, people who have some sort of an authority, okay, getting demoted, dethroned, and then having new people coming into your company. I'm seeing here big changes happening in your work environment. And ultimately, you have the Strength card here. Okay, so it means that your financial situation here is going to get more strengthened with these changes that are going to be coming in towards you. So dear Taurus, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you. Hopefully that you got something out of the reading, and we're going to move on to the next sign. Thank you so much. All right, everyone. So we're going to move on to Gemini. Do we have any Geminis in the house? the twins in the house. So let's get into Gemush and see what's going on for Gemini. I gotta reshuffle the cards better. So, and those of you that are just joining, thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate that. Water. Today, the weather is a little bit forecast, but I'm feeling great regardless. Make sure you're hitting that like button, okay? Because we need at least 1,200 or up for each sign so that we keep this series going. Now, Gemini, Gemush, let's get into your reading and see what's going on for you, between you and your person. What is this person? How does this person feel towards Geminis? Gemini. So let's see what's going on for you, Gemini. Gemini, past, present, and future, the main challenge, right? Oh, wow. Okay, so Gemini, the main energy and the challenge for you too is the Death card. You could be dealing with the Scorpio here, because that's what it represents, or an Aquarius. At the bottom of the deck, there is the Star. So, two major arcana cards here, and this is an indication of a potential hope and a wish being fulfilled here. You know what I'm saying? Something here working out for you, something here being resurrected. There is a lot of cooperation coming in for you between you and this person, working things out together. So the energy between you and this person is the Death card. So the Death card here, Gemini, represents transformation, and something here needs to change. You could be thinking that maybe I want to let go of this person, but I feel like that for many of you, it's been very challenging to really get this person out of your, wonderful mind, right? So in the recent past, Gemini, you have the Emperor, the Five of Cups, and the Chariot. So it looks like in the recent past, there was some sort of a power struggles. I feel like someone here had to move, okay? Maybe you and this person got separated because the person that you were with, this person was not sitting still. They were constantly on the go. Maybe they were traveling. This person could have been a business person. This person could have been doing a lot of other things. And I do strongly feel like here that also some of you maybe even had a child with this person. Doesn't have to be the story. But something here did not work out with the Five of Cups. I feel like some sort of a situation happened that caused you and them to get separated. The Star, Page of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. A lot of you really hoped things to work out with this person. Maybe you were getting ready for marriage. Maybe you were getting ready for strong commitment, long-term commitment with this person. But it looks like something here did not work out between you and them, and things ended abruptly, okay? And with the Chariot here, this is an indication of you had no other choice but to pull yourself back together and to move forward. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about the present moment. You have the Page of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. So in the present moment, Gemini, there is a lot of thinking going on, okay? I feel like for some of you are really heavily focused on career, money, okay? There is this sense of, I'm gonna do what's important for me. Some of you are really, really saving up a lot of money, and this relationship is that kind of, it's a little bit in the back burner for you, Gemini. There is a desire for a brand new beginning here. This person's feelings towards you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, could be fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. I do feel like here that there is a communication that's going to be coming in towards your way, and we're going to see what this communication is about. Gemini. So, let's get into your reading, Gemini, and see what's going on. What is this communication about? So the Eight of Wands is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. There is something here that ended between you and this person painfully. Someone here is deeply hurt. Okay, there is a lot of wounds here. There is this sense of abandonment. There is this sense of pain. And possibly there could be, You know what I'm getting here? This is somebody that's not going to immediately apologize. They're just going to want to initiate a conversation and see where it's going to go. That's like what I'm getting here. This is a little bit of a stubborn sign, fixed sign. Okay, what could be one of the fixed signs that's very like set in their ways. Okay, their actions towards you. You seem to be emotionally open to this conversation here, and this may come at a time when you're not really expecting. Seven of Swords. Yeah, it's gonna be very unexpected. And you need to really trust. I feel like I'm hearing here, trust Gemini. Trust the situation is going to work out. For many of you, this person is going to really want to take this connection to the next level with the Empress, which is talking about, you know, nurturing one another. Five of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Three of Swords. Yeah, there is eventually going to be some sort of an apology, okay, over the fact that something did not work out between you and this person. There was a very painful ending. Something here came to an end. Whoever this person is, they're very determined to make an offer towards you, okay? Their feelings towards you from this combination, I do strongly feel like here has to do a lot with the Seven of Pentacles. A lot of thinking going on. Five of Wands. You and this person fought together, maybe had some sort of a major fallout. There was a separation, okay, that happened between you and them. Queen of Pentacles, the Chariot. Maybe for some of you, money was an issue. Stability, commitment was an issue. The Chariot here is again, did you deal with somebody, Gemini, that was constantly on the go, that was constantly traveling, they were not able to really stay in the area to commit to you and to be with you? I don't know, honey. You let me know. Very interesting. Let's talk about the energy between you and this person, the Death. Gemini. You know, the Death card, it's a beautiful energy. It indicates transformation, indicates metamorphosis and a shift. Six of Wands. Something here is going to be shifting, which is going to lead to more stability. Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. This is calling your attention, Gemini. Stop dwelling on the old narrative. Stop entertaining the old story that things didn't work out. It's not going to happen. This person said this person did this. I do feel like here that this has to do a lot with the very fact that you and this person have an opportunity to actually work things out together and resurrect this relationship. Because the Death here showing up is telling me that there is something here you got to let go of. There is something here that this person also got to let go of, okay? And I think that one of the things is avoidance. Somebody here was very much avoiding of having a very difficult conversation with you, or maybe kind of like giving you mixed signals. Queen of Swords. You want straightforward communication, Gemini, and that's what's going to be coming in towards your way, okay? Face-to-face conversation. Now, Gemini, let's see what is the career message here for you. What is it that you need to know when it comes to career? Gemini. Let's see what's going on for Gemini in career and money. Wow. King of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and the Sun. Gemini, prepare yourself for some sort of a gift that you're going to be receiving. There is definitely some sort of a bonus coming in your way. There is presents that are going to be sent towards your way. Prepare yourself to receive more financial opportunities, maybe some brand deals. Some of you are going to be promoted. There is a bonus that are going to be coming in towards your way as well. Okay, and this is the richest man in tarot, King of Pentacles. So this means that you might be even thinking about buying a home, purchasing some sort of a property here for you. Okay, and there is a lot of happiness. This financial freedom, this money that's going to be coming in towards your way, Gemini, is going to make you super happy. It's going to make you extremely happy. Like you haven't felt that way before. Okay, this is that type of an energy that I feel like coming in for you. Now, this is what I had for you, dear Gemini. Thank you so much for your beautiful presence. I greatly appreciate your participation here. Thank you for going ahead also and hitting the thumbs up as well. And leaving your positive comments out there. And we're gonna move on to Cancers. So let's see what's going on for my Cancer leashes. Sprinkle, sprinkle, y'all. I bought birthday balloons for myself. Oh, that's awesome. That's nice. You should do that. Why not, right? Cancer, are you in the house, dear Cancer? I also want to say thank you to my beautiful, my dentist, the person who also took care of my dental stuff. Both of them were Cancers. They were very nurturing, very caring. You know, they took care of everything, very accommodating. And of course, I got to know their signs, right? Cancers. So very nice people, very caring. So yeah. All right, dear Cancer, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy. So dear Cancer, today we are going to be doing your reading about your person's current feelings towards you, your feelings towards your person. What is it that you need to know? Past, present, and future, the main challenge. I will also talk about the career message that you need to know. Did somebody saw me? Maui, Cancer. I was in Maui for my birthday. Spotted you at Baldwin. I definitely will be back. I will definitely be back to Hawaii. Okay, so dear Cancer, past, present, future, the challenge and the energy. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles. Now, dear Cancer, your challenge here has to do a lot with the sense of stability, okay, with the Queen of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Something here is calling like for being more grounded, okay? There is a need here to get more grounded. There is a need here to build something more sustainable. You might be in touch with this person. Maybe there is a little bit contact, you know. We're going to talk about this shortly. Now, in the recent past, there is the Page of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. A lot of like happiness and joy surrounding family. I see here you being very happy with this person for quite a long period of time. I see here stability, financial abundance, family, celebration together here as well. Okay, now in the present moment, Five of Swords, Queen of Swords, Ace of Cups. So it looks like in the present moment, you might be thinking about, or maybe the other person, take it as it resonates, taking some sort of an initiation to talk about the fact that something here ended. It looks like there was a conflict between many of you and this person with the Five of Swords. You and this person stopped talking to each other, okay? But there is an apology. There is a desire here for a brand new beginning with you, dear Cancer, with the Ace of Cups. Now, in the near future, there is the Nine of Cups, the Strength, and Seven of Swords. In the near future, it looks like there is an opportunity to strengthen this connection, but there is also trust issues, the Seven of Swords. Something here is telling me that you and this person need to iron something out, need to like strengthen something out between you and them. Now, let's get into your main challenge, Queen of Pentacles, and talk about the Queen of Pentacles. Why is this the main challenge? The Moon could be dealing with the Pisces. For many of you, there is a lot of doubts and fears of how this is going to actually work. I do see here overthinking about this situation. You could be even thinking about buying a home or a house with this person, because the Queen of Pentacles is about stability here. Ace of Wands, brand new beginning, and the Eight of Pentacles. Cancer, many of you are really stressing over the fact that there might be a lack of reciprocation coming in from this person, okay? I do strongly feel like here that for many of you, what you are desiring here is to actually work things out with this person, take you to the next level. This is about investment. The Eight of Pentacles is about cooperation, reciprocation, wanting to work things out together. And there is a desire for a brand new beginning, right? The Ace of Wands. Let's talk about the Five of Swords. I want to know, dear Cancer, why is it that you might be thinking that there is either you're expecting or anticipating the worst? Some of you maybe are like having anxiety. What if it doesn't work out? What's going to happen? Okay, the Five of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and the Justice. Could be dealing with the Libra also. Okay, older, younger. You might have challenged this person when it comes to their stability. You might have really told them, you know, you need to really get your stuff together. Some of you could have had an issue in regards to like this person still being tied up to another person, like legal issues and things like that. You know what I mean? So for many of you, I do strongly feel like here that this conflict here that's happening in the present moment, or for some of you maybe already happened, has to do a lot with making sure that this person is completely available for you. This is somebody that might have entertained someone from their past, okay, or they constantly get distracted. There is obviously here a lot of, you have been through a lot with this person, okay, multiple times. This is not your first rodeo with the Nine of Wands. There has been a lot of hurt. There has been a lot of difficult conversations that had to take place. And now, dear Cancer, I think I talked about this morning. This has to do a lot with the fact that there is going to be a conversation where you need to really separate your logic from your emotions, okay? You need to really look at this from a logical perspective. So the Queen of Swords is clarified by the Seven of Swords. You do still seem to have trust issues with this person, okay? Anytime you see the Seven of Swords, this is an indication of trust issues here that might have happened. Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so one of your biggest concerns here, dear Cancer, has to do a lot with the fact that maybe this person, what if they don't commit? What if they don't commit? What if they abandon? What if you get into a relationship and this person leaves the relationship? You know what I'm saying? Like, you really care for this person, you felt too hard for this person, but I do strongly feel like here that, you know, you're holding yourself back from offering a brand new beginning to this person due to the fact that maybe there is trust issues with the Seven of Swords and Five of Pentacles. What if this person doesn't commit? Now, let's see, how does this person feel towards you with the Strength card in the near future? So the Strength card, clarified by the Tower, the Star, and the Page of Pentacles. This person wants to have a brand new beginning with you from scratch. I'm talking about, like, well, yes, if you've already been with this person, like, you start from experience, but like, this is about a brand new opportunity that this person is going to require. It's a restart. Exactly. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's a restart. Okay. It's an opportunity. The Tower here is indicating something that needs to crumble down. And it's like almost, you know, there is a second chance that you're being asked to give. Roles can be reversed as well. And there is a lot of hope. There is a lot of hope and wishes for this to actually work out between you and this person with the Star. And this is an indication of somebody here has been either praying or manifesting this relationship to work out, okay? But I think something here, let's not deny the fact, right? Because we don't sugarcoat into this channel. You know, we aim to assume best case scenario, but we don't sugarcoat. Seven of Swords here, something needs to be addressed in regards to trust issues. The World, Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. So long story short, you want to make sure that this person is not keeping their options open. Okay, like, that's going to be your final confirmation. That this person is not entertaining other individuals, they're not entertaining other things. Maybe there is some addictions, behavioral patterns, and habits that they have had. You want to make sure that you are the main priority for this person, okay, when it comes to them choosing to be with you. Now, let's talk about the career and money aspect. What is it that you need to know when it comes to career and money, dear Cancer? Okay, so you have the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So I do strongly feel like here that a lot of you are working, creating something around home. Some of you are event planners. Some of you are organizing weddings. Okay, there is a wedding that's happening here with the Four of Wands, the Two of Cups. Some of you could be involved into some sort of a business that has to do a lot with, like, marriage, couples, you know, relationships. You could be a relationship coach, therapist also. I do see here some of you really adding some new things into your business. I don't know, maybe you want to really approach from a much more holistic way, like the Temperance here, Sagittarius energy. Like, you might want to incorporate your spiritual practices into the business that you are doing. For some of you, that's what I'm strongly getting here. There is something about humanity work. You could be wanting to bring people together where people celebrate. There is like an event. I don't know why I'm getting like an event planner. Somebody here that organizes events which gathers people together to actually celebrate things. Okay. Partnerships, business partnerships coming in towards your way, dear Cancer, with the Two of Cups, okay? And you could be really starting to expand your horizons and start meeting new people and going to new places. So, dear beautiful Cancer, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you also for going ahead and hitting that like button. I really appreciate that. Thank you for your exchange. And I hope that this reading helped. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And we are going to move on to Leo. Also, I just realized that it was, you know, because sometimes I'm not able to read the entire, like the comments, but Shelby, if it's your birthday today or yesterday, happiest birthday to you, dear fellow Leo. Okay. All right, everyone. Leo's in the house. How y'all doing, fellow Leos? Let's see what's going on for my Leos. Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. Uh-oh. Hold on. Just finished watching the Aries read. That Ace of Wands was thick. Well, you know, it's been coming up in your readings, brother Sandy. Thank you so much. Love you too. That is very super kind and generous of you. Thank you so much for the Canadian hand read. Thank you so much. Now that's that's thick. That's definitely thick, man. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. That's so kind of you. You've been super generous. Thank you. And sprinkle, y'all. Fellow fire sign. That was thick, bro. That was thick. Canadian thick. Canadian style. Okay, let's get them shuffleino. Let's get the shuffleino going on. Ryan, Sagittarius. THICC. Thick. It's the Canada thick. It's the Canada. Fire sign thick. Yep. It's a fire sign thick. Thick. You know, we already talked about the measurements and everything. One of the videos, Aries' videos. So if you know, you know. So, dear fellow Leo, welcome, Leo. Welcome to your reading from late August to mid-September. Now, Leo, this is going to be your thick reading about your person's current feelings towards you, your feelings towards your person, potential actions, and also I will take a look at your financial situation at the end. So let's see what's going on for you, Leo. What is the thickness of this person's feelings towards you? Why is this person feeling so thick towards Leo? Why is this person feeling so thick towards Leo? Good morning from Australia, everyone. Leo's in the house. Hello to my Aussies. So, okay, so Leo, the energy between you and this person is the Magician, which is actually quite thick, right? You have to be the Magician to be able to manifest that thick Ace of Wands. So beautiful. At the bottom of the deck, there is the Ten of Pentacles, what you don't see coming, followed by the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Okay, so there is some sort of a manifestation that's coming true, okay, for you and for this person. As you can see, the Magician here is sprinkling something into the books, right? There is something here that's being created. I've talked about this multiple times. The Magician here in tarot indicates, you know, as above, so below. It indicates creation, right? Whatever you send to the ether is whatever is going to manifest into the 3D reality. The Magician has the four resources and tools available. The elements, okay? The wand, which is fire, Ace of Wands, if you know, you know. And then the cup, which is water. Air element is going to be the swords, and the pentacles is going to be the earth, right? So there is something here that's being manifested, all right, being created from a pure intention here. Now, in the recent past, dear Leo, you have the King of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Four of Swords. So in the recent past, it looks like there's somebody here entered into your life. The King of Pentacles represents Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Somebody here entered into your life because this person was part of your destiny. The Wheel of Fortune here indicates destiny. Sagittarius energy also, okay? Or you could have dealt with one of the other 4 fixed signs, which could be Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, maybe another Leo, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. So someone here became part of your destiny, okay? This was a predestined connection. That's what the Wheel of Fortune here indicates. Four of Swords is telling me that there was a lot of healing that actually happened between you and this person. A lot of healing, but also I see here disconnection. This is basically, not connecting with each other, not talking to each other, okay? Now, in the present moment, you have the Death card, the Page of Swords, and the Emperor. So it looks like in the present moment, Leo, there is something here that's being manifested, something here that's being created, okay? This is about a transformation, and something here needs to be let go of, and there is a communication. I don't know who, how, or why, we're gonna find out, but Page of Swords indicates communication is gonna be coming in. Also, Man of the Steel from the Philippines, the unicorn of the zodiac. Good morning, Arman, unicorn from the Philippines, sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you so much. That's super generous of you. Thank you so, so much. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you, Man of the Steel, Aquarius. Really appreciate you. Thank you so much. You're always so kind. So, in the present moment, there is something here that's calling your attention to transform with the Death card, okay? For some of you, I do strongly feel like here that with the Emperor, Leo, this is about stepping into the power, okay? Maybe being the bigger person. I don't know, something about inner child as well. We're gonna get some more clarity when we get back to this. In the near future, what's gonna happen between you and this person? There is the Five of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so cards do not lie, and this is the message that we're moving forward. There is gonna be a new opportunity and some sort of a brand new beginning, some sort of a fresh start that's gonna take place between you and this person. But it is gonna come at the cost and at the expense of basically owning something here. Okay, there is a conflict, Five of Wands. It looks like there's people fighting, the Nine of Swords. There is somebody here that's hurt. And this is something that's gonna be addressed because unless these things are not addressed and communicated, this new beginning is gonna be delayed, okay? Maybe this is what's also being manifested in the present moment. So let's get into your reading and get some more clarity for you, dear fellow Leo, shall we? I want to thank to each and every one of you. There is already a lot of people into the chat, a lot of cutie patooties. I want to say thank you so much. And also thank you for going ahead and hitting the thumbs up. Thank you for all the muji kisses from Italy, Australia, Canada, Philippines. Thank you so much. So Leo, let's clarify the Magician. What is it that's being manifested? So the Magician is clarified by the Five of Wands, okay, which is also in the near future. That's showing up. Six of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Okay, so there's a confirmation verb. The manifestation here has to do a lot with getting over some sort of a conflict in regards to commitment, okay? The Five of Wands here is in the near future. This is what I was saying, that there is people fighting. There is obviously some sort of a conflict that's going on, that has been going on. And this is being presented by the Magician, okay? Clarifying this, literally, with the Five of Wands. There is some sort of a unsettling, uncomfortable feeling, okay, issue that is calling your attention, this person's attentions to actually resolve this. I feel like that many of you are basically manifesting commitment. The Hierophant here is talking about commitment, and the Six of Pentacles is my card for an equal give and take exchange energy. This shows actually giving and receiving, two people who are supporting one another, who are hearing and listening one another. So this is one of the things here that you are probably setting an intention to, okay? It looks like you and this person stop talking with the Four of Swords. Now, in the present moment, the Death card, something here is transforming. You know, I want to clarify I don't know, I'm going to pull one card and I'm going to clarify the Wheel of Fortune here. Why is it that this person felt like this individual was part of your destiny? Okay, so let's clarify with one card. Okay, Nine of Cups. This is somebody that you really see yourself being with and being very happy. This is somebody that doesn't seem to be overwhelming you, okay? Because people in the past might have overwhelmed you a lot, but this is someone that you met that was not really overwhelming. They were not really overbearing also. So Nine of Cups, this person somehow brought a lot of happiness into your life. You might have experienced a specific sense of joy and happiness and fulfillment with this person. That's a feeling that you're going to be the only one that's going to know. Now, let's talk about the Death card here. Something here needs to transform. The Death card is clarified by the Three of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Six of Wands, okay? So your thick Ace of Wands just came out. There is basically here this who is gonna be the bigger person. Three of Wands shows somebody that's constantly watching and watching and watching and watching. Who is going to be the bigger person to actually offer this new beginning, okay? Who is going to be the one that's going to make some sort of a shift and a change in this connection? There has to be someone compromising or conforming a little bit, and this is ultimately going to lead to some sort of a victorious relationship, victorious connection between you and them. Also, I want to stop here and I want to say thank you so much, dear fellow Leo, Laura Stain. Thank you so much for that 20. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I really, really appreciate that. You're so sweet, Laura. Laura, I just want to say everyone knows this. She has known me since like 2022. You know what I'm saying? From my very first channel, and she has been so loyal. Thank you so much, dear Laura. That's very kind of you. Okay, so Leo, what needs to be transformed here with the Death card here, right, which is also representing Scorpio, is that someone here needs to be the bigger person. There has to be acknowledgement, okay, of some sort of a situation here. And Ace of Wands. This may not be the thickest Ace of Wands in this deck, but it's definitely still an Ace of Wands. And there is a new opportunity. There is a new beginning that's going to be presented. This is stemming from a conversation. I mean, how can this be so close to each other? The Page of Swords is clarified by the Death card again, okay? Page of Swords and the Four of Swords. Remember when I was saying, because I'm using two different decks, right? So remember when I was saying with the Four of Swords, you stopped talking to this person, something ended between you and this person. I do see here, again, Page of Swords is clarified by the Page of Swords again, the Death card in the middle, and then the Four of Swords. This communication has to happen between you and this person for you to end some sort of a traumatic feelings, emotions, resentment, whatever it might be. The Death card is twice in your reading. That's calling your attention to let go of something. You know, it doesn't mean letting go of the person, letting go of the, love you, bro, from Oklahoma. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you so much, Oklahoma. What's up? It doesn't mean letting go of your desire. It means letting go of how it's going to unfold or how is this person going to act. You just need to really do some sort of an internal work and let it go. Some of you are going to be healing your inner child. I'm not going to sugarcoat here. There could be like literally children involved into this scenario also. Now, there is a conflict that's going to come to an end. There is a chaotic situation that's going to be resolved. Okay, so the Five of Wands is clarified by the Empress, the Five of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. Expect to get reunited with this person and get over this past hurt. Anytime you see the Six of Cups appearing, this indicates actually somebody very nostalgic, somebody from the past showing up, coming back. And the Empress, it's about forgiveness. The Empress is all about nurturing, forgiveness. It's divine feminine energy. You could be male watching this also. And this has to do a lot with the fact that there is going to be forgiveness taking place, all right? So Six of Cups. And this has to do a lot with the sense of the Ten of Swords. Some sort of a painful cycle is finally closing up for many of you. Also, I want to say, sending love from Bosnia and Herzegovina. Oh, thank you, Giovanna. I love Bosnians so much. I used to live in upstate New York. There's a lot of Bosnians out there. Zdravete, kak ste, brate. I know how to say that. Kak ste, brate. Actually, zdravete is in Bulgarian. Anyways, kak ste, brate, dobre, I'm saying. So the Ten of Swords is clarified by the Justice, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. So this has to do a lot with two people bringing what you have on your mind, what they have on their mind, bringing things into balance and peace. There is the justice here, okay? Something here is going to be set right. This has to do a lot with the very fact that you and this person are going to need to settle some sort of an issue, okay? You could be dealing with an earth sign, Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisceana, could be a Libra also. Something here needs to be right, right? The justice, karma. Maybe there is a karmic debt that's being released, and there is an opportunity, Ace of Pentacles, clarified by the Two of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the World. So there is a decision here, and this is a very important decision, and I want you to listen carefully what I'm about to tell you, Leo, okay? Now, this is the last card for you in your spread, Ace of Pentacles, a brand new beginning. I do know that you sometimes go back and forth here, whether you should really be with this person or not. This has to do a lot with the fact that you need to really recognize what do you want from this relationship. Because the World and the Lovers, you can either go this way, Leo, or you can go that way. You can either put an end to this and say, you know what, I'm done with this, I don't want to, but there is something that you feel being pulled back to this connection, and you have to make this decision with the Two of Pentacles. Be very firm. If you're manifesting something, Leo, if you are, that's what Neville Goddard says, right? Be very specific, know what exactly what do you want to manifest. You can't just constantly waver going back and forth. If you're setting an intention to manifest a connection here, this has to do a lot with you being very firm and very confident that this is what you want. You want the Lovers. This is what you are manifesting, right? So that's what I see here happening for you. Now, let's get into your career and money, Leo, and see what is it that you need to know with 3 cards. What is it that you need to know when it comes to money and career, Leo? So you have the Seven of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords, and you have the Fool at the bottom of the deck. So Leo, when it comes to your financial situation, I feel like that a lot of you might feel like you have either hit a plateau or you may need to change some things up for yourself, okay? So this has to do a lot with Seven of Pentacles. You're contemplating, you're thinking, what is the right course of action here to do? Seven of Wands indicates that there might be some obstacles and challenges for you, but you seem to be very ready to address them. A lot of you maybe are thinking about changing a career, changing a direction. Seven of Pentacles. This indicates you doing a lot of contemplation. You maybe already have a lot of resume, right? Yours, and you might be very you might have a lot of experience, okay, and status, and just like really knowing what you bring to the table. Maybe this is a time for you to initiate a conversation with the Page of Swords. Page of Swords here indicates either you're going to negotiate a salary, you're going to talk to someone in position and power to really let them know what you are wanting, or maybe change the direction of career, okay? Because I feel like for many of you, you seem to be hitting kind of like the same ceiling. You want more. This is a lot of contemplation, okay? So of which direction you want to move forward to. So initiate, don't just think about it, but take action towards that, all right? So dear Leo, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much. Thank you for going it also and hitting the like button. I really appreciate it. So keep manifesting that thick Magician, Ace of Wands energy. And this is what I had for you, dear fellow Leo. Thank you so much. All right, let's move on to Virgos. Now, before we move into Virgos, I want to see people putting into the chat. Where are you guys watching from? Where are you guys watching from? Let me know in the comments. Spectacular reading. That is the flag of Sweden, if I'm not mistaken, right? Sweden, Detroit, Kentucky. Kentucky girl from UK, Italy, Missouri, Sweden. India, Alberta, Canada, South Africa, West Virginia, Maine, Dana Point, California, Rhode Island, Glasgow, Scotland. Ooh, Glasgow. Glasgow Airport. Maine, San Diego, California, Pennsylvania, Netherlands. Hoe gaat het? Hoe gaat het? So amazing mentions for today. Leo in Los Angeles. Brazil, very nice. North Carolina. Houston, Texas, baby. Yeah. New Jersey. Hi, everyone. North Carolina. We get people from the East Coast, from the West Coast, from the South, from the North. We get international. Europe. San Antonio, Texas, Michigan, United Kingdom. Very nice. So international, guys. International. By the way, I want to say happiest birthday to my divas and to my Virgos who are entering into their season. We're getting into Virgo season. Honestly, moving into Virgo, I've been feeling like more organized. You know what I'm saying? More organized and really bringing things into order, you know, because the Virgos, they love organization, right? So that's something that I've been working on. So Virgo. All right, now we're gonna get into Virgo and we're gonna see what is it that you need to know. Happiest birthday, dear Virgo. And we're gonna see what's coming up for you, past, present, and future. What is this person's main feelings towards you? I will also see what is it that you need to know in regards to money and career, Virgo. Okay, so Virgo, your challenge here is the Page of Cups, and the energy between you and this person is the Page of Cups. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, there is the Eight of Swords, followed by the Ten of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. Wow. So Page of Cups as a challenge, as an energy between you and this person, it represents romance. It represents love, Virgo, okay? It represents nostalgia and, you know, exploring love or desire for exploration of love with your person, because this is somebody we're talking about, you already know, right? So we're going to clarify this. In the recent past, Virgo, you have the Knight of Wands, the Magician, and the King of Pentacles. Some of you were dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So it looks like in the recent past, a relationship was manifested, okay? I do see here you and this person being back together, working things out. Somebody here with the Knight of Wands energy came into your life, and I see here something really beautiful unfolding between you and this person. Some of you with the King of Pentacles energy, maybe even moved in with this person, bought a home, bought a house together, okay? There is a very strong masculine energy here that with the person that you were dealing with. If you're a female, male, you know, take it as it resonates, but somebody who was a person of authority, okay? Now, in the present moment, Virgo, your person's feelings towards you, so there is the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. So in the present moment, it looks like someone is still holding on to this relationship, okay? Someone is still thinking about this connection between you and them. And this person's thoughts and desires with you is about, with the Three of Cups, reunion, reconciliation, coming back together, and celebration, okay? So the Three of Cups here, dear Virgo, represents celebration and reunion. Like this person wants to actually bring that happiness back together between you and them. Seven of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, they're still holding on to it. Okay, because there is also a lot of history between you and them. Now, in the near future, this person's actions towards you, Seven of Wands, King of Cups, and the Strength. Could be dealing with somebody that has water in their birth chart also. Someone here is really fighting their feelings for you. Someone here in the near future is really trying to understand what is the best course of action, how can they approach you. And I do see here this person actually initiating some sort of an action towards you that's coming from a place of love. King of Cups and the Strength. This person does have a lot of strong feelings towards you. There is a strong chemistry, King of Cups, that's telling me that you and this person are connected to one another. However, this is somebody that's really fighting, going back and forth within themselves, okay? With the Seven of Wands, this is an energy of experiencing challenges, okay? And I think some of the challenges here are represented at the bottom of the deck, which shows with the Eight of Swords. There is the Ten of Wands and the Five of Pentacles, okay? And the World. There is a fear here from this person's end that you might have already ended things with them. There is an energy and fear of this person thinking maybe, you know, you've been waiting for too long, you haven't heard back from them, okay, things have become very heavy, but there is also nostalgia, missing one another, okay? For some of you, this person could have been directly involved with your financial situation. Maybe this person also tried to really help you financially, vice versa, take it as it resonates. Now let's clarify the main challenge here. Virgo. Divas. Let's talk about the Page of Cups. Somebody here really wants to open up to you. Okay, Page of Cups, a love offer, like literally, they want to open up to you. Now, the Page of Cups here is clarified by the Two of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Page of Wands. All right, so it looks like it's been happening a lot recently in the reading. So the Six of Cups, anytime this appears, it indicates a soul connection, soulmate connection here, right? That's why also the title here is Soulmate. So I feel like that someone here is feeling very nostalgic. And after going back and forth with the Two of Wands, what action they need to take, this person could be from a different city, different town. I'm getting here also someone here has an accent, like a different language. Okay, I'm getting here international energy, international vibes. Someone here has an accent. Okay, Six of Cups, Page of Wands. There is desire here for a brand new beginning between you and this person. There is a desire for a fresh start. And this person also could be thinking of sending you some sort of a gift. It's like gift is their love language. So somebody here is really contemplating about breaking the ice. Now, in the recent past, it looks like that things were going well. But I really want to see with three cards what happened. The Empress, the Ten of Wands, and the Page of Swords. So in the recent past, one of the reasons why things ended between you and this person is because maybe the weight and the baggage was too heavy. Okay, it became overwhelming to maintain a relationship, possibly, you know, along with other things happening. Now, how does this person feel towards you? This person seems to be really, really thinking about this connection that they have with you with the Seven of Pentacles. There is a lot of nostalgia going on, Virgo. So the Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the King of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Emperor. The Emperor represents Aries. Okay, the Hierophant represents Taurus. And could be another, like could be someone that has air placements in their birth chart also. So I do strongly feel like here that in the near future, in the present moment, this person is actually, all they're thinking about is commitment and marriage with you. That's all they're thinking about. That's all they want, okay? The Emperor. Someone here is very much, they have a very strong personality, okay? The Empress here, Emperor, is an indication of a fighter, somebody that has very strong feelings, Aries energy, okay? Taurus energy, stable, fighter. They really get what they want. They really go after whatever it is that they desire here. Now, King of Swords, those are very powerful protagonist energies. And this is about, this person is not thinking for nothing, okay? They're thinking about communication, King of Swords, face-to-face communication, which can actually lead to marriage. The Hierophant, okay? And I'm gonna say this, I feel like someone here is also letting go of some sort of a religious beliefs, some sort of religious backgrounds. I don't know, someone is healing something very traumatic, okay, from their past. This is not gonna resonate with every single person that's watching this. Now, all they're also thinking about is actually with the Three of Cups. It is about a reconciliation. So let's talk about the Three of Cups, dear Virgo. And thank you so much for also smashing and hitting that thumbs up button. Thank you so much. Now, the Three of Cups is clarified by the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Two of Swords. So this person seems to be a little bit uncertain of how they want to communicate that with you. Okay, this person feels like, you know, it's like almost it's coming across this person doesn't want to bother you. They might see you doing well, or they're wondering how you are doing, but they're constantly going back and forth with the Two of Swords. How should they communicate with you? Eight of Wands. This is the card of communication, speech, wanting to talk to you, okay? And it's just like they're still a little bit uncertain. They're trying to really find the right moment, possibly because also your birthday, it just came to my mind, because your birthday season is coming up. Maybe that is an opportunity for them to reconnect with you. Now, actions, the Tower, Judgment, Seven of Swords. So there is going to be a major realization between you and this person to change something, to forgive, to let go. The judgment and the Tower here, two Scorpio energies, it's all about transformation. Scorpionic energy, right? Scorpio represents transformation, letting go, shedding the old skin, shedding the old ways and habits that did not work out, in order for you and this person to actually build something here new for you and them, okay? And that's what I see here this person is gonna initiate. I feel like after fighting their emotions, going back and forth, this person is gonna initiate a conversation to come towards you, because they really, really have strong chemistry with you, dear Virgo, and that's something that they're gonna wanna find a way to actually express. This person is also someone, I'm gonna say this before I close off, this person is someone with the Emperor energy. Like, you know how sometimes somebody can be like a business person, or they're very business oriented, and you may think, oh, do they even have feelings, whatever? They do. I just feel like that this person doesn't really have to say it all the time. They like to prove with their actions, okay? So let's get into your career, dear Virgo, and see what is it that you need to know when it comes to finances and career with three cards. So Three of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the Emperor again. You have the Emperor coming up a lot in your reading, okay? So I do feel like here that when it comes to your career, you may want to negotiate something with the boss, with the manager, okay? Somebody that's probably, you work for this person, or there is some sort of a business partnership going on. You really want to negotiate some sort of an opportunity, something with somebody here. The Three of Pentacles here is collaboration, cooperation. You want to increase your money, you want to increase your finances, but dear Virgo, this is a call to action and advice. You do know that you're bringing everything, your tools, your skills, your organization skills and sets to the table and to the job market. So this is going to require you to really initiate an important conversation of a pay raise to somebody that's either a boss, or you could be even promoted to become a manager, or you could be really looking into wanting to really level up in your career. So that's what I see coming in for you. The advice here for you is to be vocal. Okay, don't just sit there and overthink and plan about it. Take action and talk about it clearly. So dear Virgo, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate you. Hopefully that you got something out of the reading. Thank you for your beautiful presence. Happiest birthday to you, dear Virgo. I'll make sure to sing happy birthday to you in your videos. So yeah, this is what I had for you. Hopefully that this helped. Speak up with your supervisor. Yes, Maricela. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You are the best tarot friend ever. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you so much. All right, so we're gonna move on to Libros. Libros gives 444 on the thumbs up, but keep them coming up. 444. That's very nice. Very nice. 444. Wow. Isn't that a message here for you, Libra? Do we have any Libras in the house? Any Libroskis? Okay. So, Libra. And also for the members, I'm gonna announce the time when I'm coming live. As you know, I'm down with my dental stuff. It was something kind of unexpected I have to deal with. So I'll be back onto the membership site to talk about, a lot of things for September. How about that? All right, Libra. Welcome back to the channel, dear Libra. Welcome to your reading, honey. So in this reading, we are going to take a look at you and your person, their feelings towards you, the main energy and outcome. So Libra. Let's get into your reading and see what's going on for you. Libras. Past, present, future. Okay, so the challenge, dear Libra, between you and your person is the Five of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the World. Okay, so it looks like the challenge here is this nostalgic, I'm missing you energy here. Okay, there is somebody here that you are missing out on a lot. Could be vice versa also. This is some sort of a situation that tells me there is a loss. There's emotional loss, there's feelings, there is a lot of things up in the air that you're really trying to deal with right now in the present moment. And we're gonna talk about this shortly. In the recent past, you have the Two of Wands, the Temperance, and the Page of Swords. You might have dealt with the Sagittarius, with the Temperance here. Five of Cups could have been water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It looks like you and this person separated in the recent past, okay? Went to different ways, went to different directions here with the Two of Wands and the Temperance. And this is something that possibly came out of nowhere with the Page of Swords. Somebody here maybe initiated that conversation. Maybe somebody here said something that actually took you and this person to be separated, okay? Now, in the present moment, you have the Four of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and the Strength. Could be dealing with the Leo also, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So for many of you, I do strongly feel like here that currently your person's feelings towards you, first of all, someone here is very quiet. You have not heard from this person anything, okay? You guys are not talking to each other, but this person could be healing. They could be going through some sort of a healing right now. And whatever has been happening between you and this person, what's on their mind right now is actually about a desire for cooperation and wanting to work things out together. The Strength card and the Three of Pentacles, okay? I do see here you might be dealing with somebody that seems to be very stubborn or very like free-spirited, or they want to do their own thing here. We're going to talk about this shortly. Now, in the near future, you have the Page of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the King of Swords. So in the near future, there is commitment, there is conversation for commitment, but I see here you actually, you may be surprised why me, right? But you might be going back and forth. There is this back and forth energy, really wanting to find out which direction to move forward to when it comes to this person. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into your reading and clarify. Five of Cups, what's going on, dear Libra? Why are you sad, honey? Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is clarified by the Two of Swords, the Justice, and the Eight of Wands. Okay, so the reason why, Justina, right? Justice is you, dear Libra. The reason why many of you are very nostalgic, very sad, and upset over the fact that whatever happened between you and this person is because you haven't heard back from this person and you really are having a hard time trying to make a decision which direction to move forward to. You want some sort of a justice, you want some sort of a reciprocation and equality that has to do a lot with this relationship. Eight of Wands is you want communication. Eight of Wands, it is about communication, and you still kind of waver and go back and forth. Sometimes you say, you know what, I'm just gonna quit watching tarot videos. I don't want to do anything with these. I feel like that my person doesn't really want to talk to me. I don't know, what am I waiting for, right? But my encouragement for you, dear Libra, is what is your self-concept? What is your self-concept? What are you thinking constantly? You know what I'm saying? What are you thinking about yourself? So in the present moment, this person's feelings towards you, 10 of Cups, 5 of Wands, and the 9 of Cups. This person is having a hard time of opening up to you. You and this person also maybe fought, maybe had you and this person maybe had like an argument and a conflict, okay? That hasn't been finished yet. And the Five of Wands here is talking about really this ongoing conflict and argument that's been taking place between you and them. And this is something that needs to be resolved. And this has been showing up for a lot of other signs also in the present moment. Okay, Five of Wands, it shows people who are fighting, who are arguing. So what you want in the present moment here with this person is to know if they're really on the same page with you, if they really are on the same page when it comes to marriage and commitments, okay? The strength. I feel like you're ready, Libra, to really give all of yourself. You're ready to give all of yourself into this connection with the strength to really make it work with this person. Like you're willing to go the extra mile to actually cooperate with this person. Now, in the near future, you seem to be going back and forth when it comes to commitment issues with this person. It's clarified by the Seven of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. And I've been seeing this showing up in your readings quite often. I feel like that for many of you, dear Libras, you really are contemplating about the fact, like, what if there is trust issues? What if this person is not trustworthy? What if they're entertaining other individuals on the side? Like, what is the right course of action? Okay. But what you don't see coming here is, I feel like the Hierophant, this person is going to solidify their decision towards you. The Hierophant here is clarified by the Magician, Page of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. So you may be surprised by this, dear Libra, but I do see here some sort of an apology coming in your way. The Magician here is here. So it talks about something here is going to be manifested, and I feel like that there is an apology coming in your way, which is going to clear the air between you and them. Okay. Now let's get into your career and see what's going on for you when it comes to career. What's an important message here for my Libras when it comes to career? Queen of Swords, Ten of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. A lot of you don't want to address something here due to the fact that maybe a lot of you are taking way too many responsibilities in your work environment than you are supposed to. I feel like a lot of you may be even just tired and exhausted from doing the same thing over and over or being told what to do. A lot of you are going to really need to change something here, communicate, okay? You could be working with someone that's very bossy. I'm getting here a bossy energy, someone that wants to boss around you and really command you to do things. So I do strongly feel like here that this has to do a lot with you really not taking the responsibilities that are not in your job description. So I have to say that. You may say from a Libra viewpoint, oh, I want to maintain peace. I want to maintain, I want to maintain harmony between me and my managers and my coworkers and my people. But you know what? You can't just be a people pleaser. We already talked about this. You cannot be constantly pleasing your people around you. You really need to speak up, okay? So if it's not your job, don't do it. If you need to address something, if you need to take a break, some of you need to really take a break from working, honestly, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not about chasing the money or the career or whatever. If you feel like you really deserve some sort of a vacation, you need to go for it, okay? And give yourself that break. I'm getting here for you. You need to also start practicing more gratitude because it looks like the universe wants to send you more. You know, it's an energetic frequency that you're going to tap into. Start getting a gratitude journal and expressing for how thankful you are for the things that you have achieved in your life, okay? So self-love is very important for you, dear Libra. Now, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that this helped. Thank you also for going ahead and hitting the thumbs up as well. I really appreciate that. And we're going to move on to Scorpiana. Scorpio. Let's see what's going on. Also want to say thank you everyone for being here. And we are going to get into Scorpio. We also want to make sure that we are putting the good into the chat, right? We're putting on what is it that we're actually desiring rather than what is it that we don't want. You know what I'm saying? So, yes. So we have Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisceana. The timestamps will be available after the live. Also, for those of you that are just joining, I want to say thank you for being part of the community. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up for the channel and for the live video because this helps the video to be even more explored out there for people to have access to it and to watch it. So by you doing your part onto the channel and supporting, tells me that this is what you're really looking forward to, and it gives me the motivation to actually come here and do those. Otherwise, I'm going to be only doing pre-recorded ones, right? This is a live interaction for us. So thank you for being very supportive. Now, dear Scorpiana, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy. Now, in this reading, dear Scorpio, we are going to see what is your person's current feelings towards you, what is it that you need to know, and their potential actions and other messages for you. Scorpiana, let's get into this and see what's going on. Support. Thank you, Ryan. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Now, Scorpion, if you're in the house and if you're watching this, feel free to go ahead and hit the like button for the live video. Thank you so much, dear Scorpio. Now, Scorpio, let's talk about you and your person. Oh, you got the Lovers coming up immediately. Past, present, future. What is the main child? Oh, this came out in your reading today. Oh, Scorpio, what are you doing to me? Ace of Wands. You know, I am North Node in Scorpio. I'm a quadruple Leo, but my North Node is in Scorpio. So you manifested this, Scorpion, as I'm saying. Ace of Wands. This came out in your reading today when I posted it earlier. Okay, we know. We know, Scorpio. We know. Okay, so don't stress about it. I got you. And here you go. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Cups, which is also Scorpio energy as well. Okay, now your challenge here, Scorpio, has to do a lot with some sort of a brand new beginning with the specific person, possibly a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius that you're dealing with. I do strongly feel like here that there is a desire for a brand new beginning. There is a lot of passion. There is a lot of chemistry. All the Scorpios, everyone's getting so excited. Scorpio, little, you got the Ace of Wands. Could this even be a challenge? This ain't a challenge, right? I mean, depends on for who. Now, in the recent past, you have the Lovers, the Hierophant, and the Eight of Cups. So in the recent past, it's very, very obvious that there was a lot of love. There was commitment between you and another person, okay? They possibly were even like maybe married to this person, living together, spending more time together. However, dear Scorpio, I do see here somebody here disconnecting and walking away from you. Possibly maybe you walked away from this person. Whatever resonates, please take. Roles can be reversed. I do see here somebody disconnecting. Now, in the present moment, Scorpio, there is the Three of Swords, the Chariot, and the Nine of Pentacles. So in the present moment, I do see here currently your person's current feelings towards you in the present moment. Three of Swords. Somebody seems to be hurting a lot. This could be you also hurting over the fact that someone here walked away, right? Why am I putting the cards here? It's because I'm all about transparency. It's because I want you to see what we are talking about, right? We're not some randomly shuffling some cards and trying to like give you a message. So I'm saying some sassy shit. And if you keep watching my channel and my videos, you will end up learning tarot, okay? Very well. Now, this is talking about that you and this person are basically hurt over the fact that somebody here walked away. And I feel like that in the present moment, it's become very challenging for your person to move forward in their life. This person may be someone that's very successful in their career with the Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody that's possibly, you know, they have a business going on, they make more money. But I do see here that it's been very challenging between you and this person, okay, to get over some sort of a heartbreak. And we're going to talk about this shortly. Now, in the near future, there is the World, the Death card, and the Knight of Wands. If you think that you walked away from this person or things are ended, think twice, because somebody here, the Knight of Wands, which actually also is the owner of the Ace of Wands, right? They own the Ace of Wands. I do see here somebody wanting to head towards you. There is a alchemizing process that's going to be happening between you and this person. This is talking about resurrection with the Death card, resurrecting this relationship and wanting to give it another chance. Now, let's get into your reading and clarify. I mean, do you really need a clarification for the Ace of Wands, or this is very clear? Well, let me give it to you. Nice and slow. Okay, so let's talk about the Ace of Wands as the main energy between you and this person. The Ace of Wands Scorpio is clarified by the Oh, Scorpio! Your reading, these readings are on fire. The Ace of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Wands. Are you listening? Are you listening, Scorpio? You got double. I can't keep it serious. How are the other signs doing? How is everybody else doing? You guys doing okay? We're actually in Scorpio right now. Everyone is doing okay. Thanks for the honest read, your integrity. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Can someone explain Ace of Wands? I'm new to all of this. Oh my gosh. Girl, that's a different topic. How are all the other signs doing? Yo, just Scorpio got the Ace of Wands. I can probably stop the reading here. You two are hooked on each other on an immense sexual energy. Okay, so the Ace of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Wands. The Death card, this is you, Scorpio. Did you know that? That actually the Death card represents Scorpio? Wow. And you want that Ace. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, Scorpio, you gotta stop kidding with me. Are you kidding me? Is this what you want? The cards don't lie. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Is this what you want with this person? The Death card, the Two of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. That's all you need. You need Scorpio, the Death card. You need them people getting back together and, you know, getting to business with the Ace of Wands. That's the main energy here. It's very self-explanatory. So, maybe in the recent past, there was something here that was not fulfilling, that was not really very happy, okay? It was not fulfilling your happiness. It was very cheesy what I just said. It was not bringing fulfillment into your happiness, okay? And maybe you walked away from this person or they walked away from you. Now in the present moment, the Three of Swords is clarified by the Four of Swords, the Three of Swords again, and the High Priestess. You see what I'm saying? When I say that my cards do not lie, it's a double, triple confirmation here, okay? The Three of Swords here is clarified by the Three of Swords, Four of Swords, and the High Priestess. And this is what I was exactly saying. There is a lot of hurt. There is a lot of pain, agony that's happening in the present moment, okay? Someone feels quite heartbroken. Someone feels quite unhappy about whatever has happened between you and them, all right? Now, there is a lot of healing that's happening as well. And the High Priestess is here. So regardless of what's happening, Scorpio, you are dealing with somebody, or you could be the person also, both of you, that are really learning a lot from this pain. Learning a lot from this painful situation. Now, the Chariot here with the Nine of Pentacles has been very difficult for this person to move forward, to move on from you. And here, in the near future, what is this person's actions? Clarify the Eight of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Devil. This person might have told you that they don't want to be with you. They might have told you, I don't want to do anything with you. I'm done. I'm walking away with the Eight of Cups. I'm actually finished with this entire project with you. But this person with the Devil and the Three of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, and a strong pull, magnetic pull towards you, this is somebody that's going to come back around, or there's going to be a reconciliation between you and them to actually work things out together, okay? To cooperate, to collaborate. And the signs that you are dealing with, I see here strong Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Could be possibly a Pisceana. I'm getting here a Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus energy. Okay, so dear Scorpio, let's get into your career reading and see what's going on. Thank you guys. Arman has been my therapy. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So career-wise, you have the Four of Wands, Scorpio, the Temperance, and the Page of Swords. Some of you could be, this is not going to resonate with everyone. Some of you are actually possibly, home builder. I don't know who is the home builder. Somebody builds homes, somebody does something about the houses. Maybe you are an interior designer, or you actually build homes. If you're a male, female, that doesn't have to be. But I do get this energy here when it comes to career. You're about to initiate something that's going to bring a lot of happiness to you. Okay, there is an initiation energy here. Some of you are going to release a book that has to do a lot with therapy. The Temperance energy here shows alchemical process, okay, turning the water into wine. turning a bad situation into something powerful. Some of you also are gonna quit drinking if you have any drinking habits. Some of you are gonna quit, like you're gonna drop any bad habits. Could be your person also. When it comes to career, you need to start writing that book. Some of you really have been wanting to release a book, or I'm getting here like a therapy course or something that surrounds family. It could be like a relationship coach or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like therapy. Okay, so more celebration coming in towards your way in regards to career. I see here you going to some corporate parties or events where there is a lot of celebration, where people are on the same frequency. There is a lot of happiness surrounding you, dear Scorpio. Okay, when it comes to career, I feel like that what you really need to do right now as a call to action is to keep your focus onto the main picture. Okay, so dear Scorpio, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate you. Hopefully that this helped. Thank you for going ahead and hitting the thumbs up as well. And we're going to move on to the next sign, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Oh, that is so sweet. Arman, the only guy I'd go yay for, straight Sagittarius here. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I'm gonna tell you something. I really appreciate your compliment. Like honestly, what's your name? Java. Truth to be told, I have heard this from multiple straight males also. I'm just letting you know. So you're not the only one. I'm truly flattered, honestly, for you being open and like just being like, hey, dude, and because you're Sagittarius, you're not gonna hold it back. You're gonna like, dude, this is what I think. This is what I'm at. But like, yeah. You know, it's like it's an effect. Everyone gets affected by that, but nonetheless, appreciate you. Now, Sagittarius, are you ready for me to serve and to slay? Let's get into these cards going here. Sagittarius, my fellow fire sign. Let's shuffle them cards. Sagittarius, they don't care. They'll tell you straight up. Sagittarius be like, they'd be like so honest. My faith restoring Leo. Katie, I think I remember your comment. Yes, I am the Leo that's gonna restore your faith in Leos. Even if you're a Sagittarius, it's okay. It's gonna be fine. It's okay. I'm a quadruple Leo. Sagittarius, my cutie patootie, welcome back to the channel and welcome to your reading. And in this reading, Sagittarius, we're gonna see what is your person's current feelings towards you, their potential actions. And at the end, I will also pull some cards about your money and career situation. Sagittarius, the person on your mind currently, what is going on? Also, if you have just joined here, dear Sagittarius, thank you for going ahead and hitting that big, thick, I was gonna say a different word, thumbs up. Thank you so much, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, past, present, future, challenge. Ooh, okay. So Sagittarius, the main challenge and the energy between you and your person is the Ace of Cups. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Sun. Okay? You're genuinely the most sincere and genuine tarot. We love you. You tell it like it is, and you don't lie, and you don't sugarcoat, which is what we need. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It's very kind of you, dear Melissa. You're also welcome. So Sagittarius, your challenge and your energy between you and this person with my confirmation burp has to do a lot with the new love offer, with the brand new beginning, with the forgiveness, with an apology that's going to be taking place between you and your person. I see here a lot of love, a lot of care, a lot of nostalgia, okay, romance. But something here is like holding you guys back. You could be dealing with another fire sign, could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, okay? Could be Taurus, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay, so Sagittarius, I know that you are somebody that, you have a lot going on in your life just in general. And I feel like that in the recent past, it looks like there's some sort of a fight broke out between you and this person. I do see here some of you were really, really deeply hurt by this sense of betrayal by this person. There was an argument. For some of you Sagittarius, I see here multiple people being involved in this situation. Could have been family members, third-party situations that you were dealing with, okay? And it's very difficult for me also to see a Sagittarius being in this energy. If you were, I'm sending you a big hug. Maybe some of you felt like you were betrayed or a lot was going on, okay? And many of you, it was very difficult for you to like fully disconnect from this person just because there is a lot of history between you and them. Now, in the present moment, Sagittarius, you have the Magician, the King of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. King and a Queen and the Magician. So in the present moment, I feel like something here is being manifested and something here is being created between you and this person. Okay, I do see here a strong bond, strong connection, and we're gonna talk about this. It looks like whatever has happened in the past, that's gonna be put back behind you guys, and you're gonna have a brand new beginning. We're gonna clarify. Now, in the near future, you have the Empress, the Emperor, and the Eight of Wands. I do feel like this is going to resonate with very few Sagittarius out there. There's maybe children involved into this picture. Maybe there is like literally children. Okay, the Emperor and the Empress, this shows two archetypes here that are together. So in the near future, maybe you will have children with this person, or you will like just settle down and give birth to ideas and make something happen. And there is also communication coming in towards your way in the near future with the Eight of Wands. So without any further ado, dear Sagittarius, I know you got a lot going on. You're very busy, but we're gonna talk about the Ace of Cups, honey. Hang it in there. Now, the Ace of Cups, Sagittarius, is clarified in the present moment by the Ace of Wands. Okay, so this is the thick Ace of Wands that we are talking about. Okay, the Nine of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So this is a double confirmation for you, dear Sagittarius, that there is definitely a cycle that needs to come to an end. Something here needs to really come to an end. I'm trying to get very busy. Ryan, keeping busy is very good. You know what I'm saying? Keeping productive. So in the present moment, there is definitely a desire for a fresh start. You wanted the Ace of Wands, the thick Ace of Wands. That's what you see here happening. But also there has to be forgiveness because this is not the first rodeo. There has been a cycle, maybe multiple years. You know, there has been some specific time frame that has passed between you and this person for it to unfold. Now, here's the thing. Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups. This is talking about a fresh beginning, new love offer, as you can see, right? I do feel like here that for many of you with the Ace of Wands, there is a desire for a brand new beginning, but someone is very scared. Someone here is afraid of that beginning. We're gonna leave the past in the past. What is it that's being manifested for you? The Magician, their feelings towards you, the Death card, Scorpio energy, Eight of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is you, and I do feel like that for many of you, there is definitely a new cycle that's going to unfold. The Wheel of Fortune also, it represents, thank you so much, dear Jenna, for your compliment. I really appreciate it. You're so sweet. I bet you're the most fun on a night out. Yes. I'm a lot of fun. I get very wild. Okay, so Sagittarius, what's being manifested in the present moment is basically a new beginning. The Wheel of Fortune here talks about spin of positive events, spin of good things coming towards your way with this person. There is something here that really needs to be put out there, okay? And I feel like this is not you, this is your person. There is something that you feel like they're either hiding from you or they're not fully expressing, and that is something that you really, really want to uncover in the near future. Wheel of Fortune, whenever it appears, it means that something is going to work out, okay? And in the best way possible. But also something here needs to change. The King and the Queen are here, okay? King of Wands, Queen of Wands. In the present moment, their feelings towards you. Ten of Pentacles, they want family with you. Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. This person, Sagittarius, in the near future could be very clear I think that they're really struggling with the idea of commitment and marriage yet. But this is someone that's going to express their feelings towards you and have an open conversation with the Ace of Swords that they want family with you. They want family, they want marriage, they want a mega house, mega home, them kids, okay? What is this person's actions towards you? Well, they're going to initiate that dialogue with you, dear Sagittarius. So let's talk about the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is clarified by the Eight of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Devil. Capricorn energy, the Devil here represents Capricorn, Three of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. So this person wants to really confirm with you that they're not done with you, they're not over you, whatever this situation has happened between you and them. There is a strong desire here to actually cooperate, okay? Really, really wanting to negotiate with you, to build something very profound. This is about someone putting the hard work, putting the effort, and wanting to take this connection to the next level. And the Eight of Cups here with the Devil behind, it means that this person might have told you that they're done with you, they are walking away, but that's not what is coming up. That's not what's actually happening, because they feel a strong pull towards you. And this is somebody with the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. They seem to actually have a lot of like internal conflicts when it comes to really making that decision. They're not 100% confident with their decision being done with you. What is the outcome for both of you? Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. So for many of you, I see here you and this person meeting halfway, like in the happy middle, okay, apologizing one another, and apparently being some sort of a strong foundations between you and them. That's literally what I see here. This is an apology. This is a situation where this love, this connection is requiring you and this person to really, really come together and own something, okay? Because, you know, we're not here to sweep things under the rug and deny the fact that there is some sort of a cycle that's been very repetitive, and this cycle has been very unhealthy. This is about really tapping into the new timeline, the new frequency, the new chapter where somebody here really needs to own something, okay? And ask for forgiveness and to work things out. You could be dealing with the air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Capricorn, Leo, Aries, Virgo possibly also, okay? So, and Scorpio as well, that I see here you doing. This person's feelings towards you, a lot of nostalgia and love, but they really are still kind of going back and forth on how to initiate this conversation that's surrounding about the fact that you and them are hurt. They know that you are hurt, you know that they are hurt. It's like both of you know what both of you have been doing to each other, what has been happening behind the scenes, but there is a time where it's gonna come between the two of you based on this communication to own something, okay, and to be able to move forward. Now, Sagittarius, that was the reading here for you. I just don't want to really go too far into it because I feel like this is something that's really, I'm just being told, I feel like I need to hold it back in a way that you're going to see something unfolding very like surprising for you. It's going to lead to some sort of a good outcome, okay? Let's keep it as a secret. Money, career. So you have the Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. Sagittarius. Okay, so you know you're a go-getter, right? When it comes to career, you seem to be going back and forth and back and forth. You know, there is a need here for you to really manage your finances. Some of you could be overspending a lot of money. Some of you could be really, and don't tell me what, I wish I had a lot of money to spend, but you're still overspending some. So I feel like that for many of you are also juggling between whether you want to stay at a job or not. Some of you could be working with some people that you feel very much left out, or maybe this person are not being very supportive towards you. There is this sense of loneliness in your workplace. You don't really enjoy where you are working. So you could be creating some sort of a side hustle on the side. That's a message here for you. Keep working, keep creating whatever it is that you are creating on the side, okay? Remain focused. I see here you constantly being pulled by way too many directions. The money and career message here for you, dear Sagittarius, is about you remaining focused onto what it is that you truly want, okay? Want to create on the side. This may take you some time, but I see if you keep focused working, if you keep working on your side hustle, your new job, whatever it is you're doing. It's going to lead you to a lot of abundance with the Queen of Pentacles. You could be even buying a home in the near future, okay? Or purchasing some sort of a property. So dear fellow fire sign Sagittarius, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for being here. I greatly appreciate you. Do not give up, stay focused. Exactly, Maricela. And thank you so much for going ahead and hitting the thumbs up as well. And we're going to move on to Capricorn. I don't know why. I thought it was like, did I miss anyone? So we're going to move on to Capricorn. I'm definitely always overspending money on food, especially in and out. Yeah, that if you add it up, it's going to cost you a lot. You know what I'm saying? If you're constantly eating out, that's not good. You know, I like to cook my own food. Sometimes I do eat out also, but like, I like to cook my food because I know that I'm the one who puts the ingredients in it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm cooking everything that I want to, and I'm putting a lot of love into my cooking because cooking for me, it's like a ritual, and I like to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you eat at some of the most luxurious places and things like that, you don't know what these cooks were saying when they were cooking the food. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot about food industry, restaurant industry, so I'm not going to open the brackets, but be very mindful where you're eating. Whose food are you consuming? You know what I'm saying? Because if people are like spitting hatred, oh, I hate this job, I don't want to do this, who is going to cook these fucking nachos, whatever, and if that's what they're saying when they're cooking, they ain't going to taste good. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So what do we got in here? What do we got? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you for the Sagittarius reading. With an Ace of Wands, Sagittarius reading started with the Ace of Wands. Jason, sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes, you start with an Ace of Wands and you end with an Ace of Wands. I'm saying there has to be balance. There has to be equilibrium. So Capricorn, the goat, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. So Capricorn, today we are going to be doing your reading about you and your person, their current feelings towards you and their actions. I will also pull 3 cards at the end to see what is the important message for you when it comes to career and money. So Capricorn, Mommy Capricorn, Daddy Capricorn, let's see what's going on. Also, Melinda, when you get to the root of the cause, pun intended, the pain goes away. Glad you're like new Arman. Melinda Simonian. Thank you so much, honey. Thank you so much, you're Capricorn from California. Yes, I did face the issue with the root, right? So with my dental work, I'm feeling much better, so thank you. Capricorn, what's going on? So Capricorn, past, present, future, and the challenge. So Capricorn, your challenge here with this person is the King of Wands, which also is representing Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so Capricorn, your challenge here has to do a lot with a very specific person that you are dealing with, okay, that represents as the King of Wands energy. This could be you, this could be your person. I do feel like here that there is some sort of an authoritative energy here. Authority I'm getting here, I don't know, I'm gonna have to clarify that to get some more info. Now in the recent past, Capricorn, you have the Lovers showing up with the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups. So in the recent past, it looks like that there was a lot of love between you and another person as it's showing up. And I do see here somebody saying something or initiating a conversation with the Page of Swords and the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups, excuse me. This is talking about a love offer that was being made. And for many of you in the recent past, this is something that came unexpectedly into your life. Could have dealt also with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So Capricorn, in the present moment, you have the Queen of Swords, Ten of Swords, the World. There is an important decision here that needs to be made. The Queen of Swords is the energy of Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. It's a very air sign energy. This is either you or your person, we're going to clarify, that is about making a decision. Okay, this is about being logical and facing the issues head on, due to the fact that there is the World, which is the last card in Major Arcana, and then there is the Ten of Swords. Obviously, there is a lot of hurt, there is a sense of betrayal, there is a lot of overthinking going on in the present moment. You could be the one that's maybe thinking about putting an end to this completely. It could be the other person thinking about putting an end to this. We're going to find out shortly when we clarify. In the near future, you have the Four of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Chariot. So in the near future, I see here a lot of contemplation happening. Whoever your person is, whoever you are dealing with, there's definitely a lot of thinking going on. And this thinking, this it's like somebody here is very closed off towards other offers, towards whatever is coming towards their way. Because the reason why is somebody here wants commitment and they want to move forward. There is a desire here to move forward with commitment. The Hierophant, it represents commitment, marriage, and or being together. And then the Chariot here is about moving forward. Okay. Cut you on live, fellow Leo from Scotland. Hello, everyone. We're so international every time. Now, let's get into your reading and let's clarify. Capricorn. So, I'm going to clarify the King of Wands for you. Capricorn. So, the King of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Death card. Some of you could be dealing with the Scorpio, doesn't have to be, could be one of the 4 fixed signs that are actually represented onto the Wheel of Fortune: Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius. So at the bottom of the deck, there is the Three of Swords, okay? So it looks like there is a lot of hurt, there is some sort of a painful situation, 333 on the timer or on the people that are watching this right now, 333. So a lot of you, there is a situation that's not completely healed. The Temperance here is the card of a healing, also represents healing, transmutation, alchemizing situation. And it looks like something here is not completely finished. And there is here an offer that's going to be coming in towards your way. There is a transformation, there is a metamorphosis that's actually taking place in this person's life or whoever you are dealing with, okay? The cards are here, the interpretations are very obvious here. King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So there is a new love offer coming in your way. There is a desire here for, entering into a new chapter, entering into a new cycle. Wheel of Fortune represents cycles. It represents new chapters that are going to be unfolding between you and another person. And the Death card here is metamorphosis and transformation and a resurrection. So Capricorn, let's talk about this person's feelings towards you right now with the Queen of Swords. Someone here is trying to be very logical. They're really trying to separate and be able to distinguish between feelings, emotions, and facts. So the Queen of Swords is clarified by the Page of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. In the present moment, I do strongly feel like someone here is keeping themselves busy and working a lot. But this does not mean that they're not overwhelmed by the thought of actually wanting to work something out or wanting to express something. The Ten of Wands here represents heaviness. Okay, someone here is very much overwhelmed by the fact that, there has been this situation between you and them, and maybe things are over between you and them. The Ten of Swords is clarified by the Queen of... Was it a different deck? The Queen of Wands here is supposed to be here. Clarified by the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. There is a lot of uncertainty in regards to if you guys are actually going to end up together or if you're going to accept the offer. And maybe you are thinking, if you're going to make an offer to this person, are they going to accept me or accept the offer? Are they really going to choose to really be with me on the same page? For many of you, there is some sort of a cycle that's coming to an end. Could be in your life, in your person's life. Knight of Pentacles. The waiting game is over. The Lovers and the Seven of Pentacles. A lot of you have paused dating. A lot of you have paused meeting other people. And this has to do a lot with the fact that you still find yourself to be very much emotionally invested into this connection. There is a strong pull, magnetic pull between you and this person that's telling me that, you and this person have something here in common. But things have been very stagnant. Things have been very Knight of Pentacles energy, which indicates something here hasn't been really moving forward. but the soul connection, the love is there with the lovers. Now, in the near future, I want to clarify the Four of Cups. I don't know why there is this sense of not right now. I'm hearing not right now, not right now. That's what I'm hearing. It's clarified by the Six of Wands, the Tower, and the Moon. A lot of you, it's either there is a delay, okay, there is a rejection, but not in a way as if like complete, but it's like you're afraid of some sort of there is a fear of facing the tower moment. And the tower moment might have been very scary, it might be very unsettling, but the truth of the matter here is that this tower moment indicates something here is going to shift, something here is going to transform, and this actually carries the potential for something very victorious to come out of the multiple difficulties and situations that have been very unsettling between you and this person, to move forward, to move towards a new direction, okay? And I see here commitment, actions towards you, King of Wands, King of Swords, and the Six of Swords. I do see here in the near future a lot of healing taking place between you and this person, okay? King of Swords, King of Wands, Six of Swords. So for many of you, there is also a healing of an inner child, whatever the situation here is about. I feel like that there is going to be movement taking place, okay? Again, two archetypes here, two energies, which indicates wanting to really work through emotions and feelings here. And things are going to be moving forward between you and this person. Then Chariot is clarified by the Ten of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. The reason why things are going to be moving forward between you and this person, Capricorn, is because there is a very strong soul connection, soulmate connection with the Six of Cups. That's what it indicates. It also indicates someone coming back from the past. And there is the Ten of Cups, which represents family, marriage, a lot of happiness, and getting back together, okay? So this is what I had for you for love, Capricorn. Now let's talk about money. Let's talk about career. What's coming up for Capricorn in career? Capricorn, so when it comes to career, you have the Page of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. A lot of you have been putting off some sort of a creative project, and it's hurting you. Every time you think about putting this creative project aside, delaying it, it's hurting you. For some of you, could be working in a work environment where it's been a struggle with the Seven of Wands, fighting against constant struggles. There is always something that comes up. There is always something to worry about. And you have this idea, okay, with the Page of Wands, that's very creative, visionary type. It's about a vision that you have been having in your mind. You've been putting it off. And anytime you remember or you look at your vision board, maybe some of you, you're being reminded of your goals. You know, you really know, you believe you possess the qualities with the Queen of Wands energy that you can actually make it happen. Why are you putting it off? The message here for you when it comes to money and career, there is something much more lucrative waiting for you. Stop putting yourself in places, Capricorn, where you feel minimized, where you feel you cannot really express yourself and be your full potential, because you are the GOAT. You're somebody that you really go after what you want, and you know, you're one of the most hardworking signs that's out there in the zodiac. So everyone has their work ethics, but you definitely stand out. So I feel like there is something here that's been very upsetting. If you've been upset about the financial stuff here and things like that, this is calling you with the Page of Wands. What is it that you can change? Is there a new approach that you can actually take, some sort of a different avenue for your financial situation to get you to your desired destination, okay? So dear Capricorn, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you for your beautiful presence. And we're gonna move on to the next sign. Also, thank you for going ahead and hitting the thumbs up as well. I greatly appreciate that. All right, everyone. So we're going to move on to Aquarius, the unicorn of the zodiac, and see what's going on for my Aquarians. How's everyone doing in the house? Thank you for all the thumbs up as well. I really appreciate that. Okay, so Aquarius, unicorn of the zodiac. Let's see what's going on for you, honey. Hold on. Also, I want to take a moment and say thank you to those People who are, Maricela, Kristen, other individuals also, maybe I don't get to see your names quite often, for letting others know what sign we are on. Ryan, Melinda, like those of you, I really appreciate that. When I'm doing the reading and you're here to let people know like what sign I'm on, right? And my best friend Ashley, Queen of Renaissance, she, whenever she gets the chance to be here, she takes care of it. If she's not here, we all have our own duties and our responsibilities, right? So I appreciate your support and your help. Now, dear Aquarius, unicorn of the zodiac, welcome to the channel. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy. Oh, hey, Nathan. What's good? Now, unicorns in the house. And people say, why do you call them the unicorn? Because I believe that Aquariuses are very different. They're a different kind of breed. You know what I'm saying? They're different. They're very unique in their innovative thinking, in their approaches. They're very fun. Now, Aquarius, let's talk about what's going on. Past, present, future. What is the challenge between you and your person? And the energy is the Eight of Pentacles. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, there is the Six of Cups. So Six of Cups here at the bottom of the deck is already telling me there is a soul connection. There is a soulmate connection between you and another one. And this is strongly tied up to the Ace of Wands energy. If you know, you know. Okay, some of you are dealing with the fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I'm getting here Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Could be a Scorpio also, or Cancer. So I do strongly feel like you, for many of you, there is a strong soul connection between you and someone. And the challenge here is, how is this going to work out between you and them? How is this going to actually take place with the Eight of Pentacles? I think that you are someone that you are willing to put in the hard work. You really want to take it to the next level, okay, with this connection, but it's been challenging. Now, in the recent past, you have the Page of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Queen of Swords. So in the recent past, it looks like that something here came to an end, possibly very unexpectedly with the Tower moment. Something here collapsed. Could have dealt with the Scorpio, another air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. There could have been age differences between you and them. Could have been financial issues that might have also taken place between you and them. I do see here somebody possibly stopped talking to you or cutting you out of their life with the Queen of Swords energy. Maybe you did cut somebody out of your life very abruptly, without a warning. Now, in the present moment, dear Aquarius, you have the Ace of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Page of Swords. So in the present moment, there is the person, whatever they're thinking, whatever is on their mind, there is definitely a realization and, acknowledgement about the fact that you are very hurt. You're very hurt for how things ended between you and them. Somebody is realizing that they have been very cutthroat with their words. Somebody maybe said certain things that really they should not have said that to you. And I feel like that there is possibly an apology coming towards your way. Now, in the near future, dear Aquarius, you have the Five of Cups, King of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. So in the near future, I feel like that the longer this person lingers in this energy of loneliness and sadness and missing out on you, this is somebody that's going to finally initiate some sort of an action towards you, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, to communicate with you. You have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands here indicates communication, talk, dialogue, conversating, okay? Now, let's get into your reading and get some more clarity for you. I'm going to clarify the Eight of Pentacles, dear Aquarius, which is talking about a challenge here to actually work things out. There is a strong desire to cooperate. There is a strong desire here for investment, but that has to be on both ends. Now, the Eight of Pentacles is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Three of Pentacles. So for many of you, I feel like that there is a potential to work something out and to cooperate, but someone here has been very quiet. It's been radio silence ever since, okay? With the Death card and the Seven of Pentacles. It's like you haven't heard back from this person. You don't even know if this person, metaphorically speaking, are they breathing? Like, are you there? Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? You haven't heard anything, and you're an air sign. So you might have just kind of like really, you might have been overthinking a lot about this situation. Okay, something here came to an end. Why? The Tower, clarified by the Seven of Swords. So for many of you, there was a trust issue between you and this person. Maybe some sort of a deception, lies, somebody not being honest with you. Yeah, I feel like that there was a situation between you and another person. Someone here possibly promised you or gave you a lot of promises that they were gonna be with you, they were gonna marry you, but it did not happen. Okay, it didn't take place, and I think you kind of felt a little bit blindsided or blinded by this person or their promises. Now, in the near future, there is a conversation that's going to be unfolding, and this conversation here with the Hierophant Taurus energy, some of you are dealing with the Taurus, and the Five of Swords and the Three of Cups. This conversation here in the present moment eventually is going to lead to, so first of all, Five of Swords indicates some sort of a conflict and argument that has taken place between you and them. Someone here wants to reunite with you. Three of Cups. This is an indication of reunion, celebration, getting back together, being very happy about life. 555 on the clock that I'm just looking right now, and I don't really like check the timer, but 555 on the timer. See what that means for you specifically. There is definitely commitment here, and this commitment has to do a lot with overcoming this past hurdle. There was a conflict, and this conflict hasn't still been unfinished, okay? That needs to be resolved. Now, in the present moment, Ace of Cups is clarified by the Eight of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Two of Swords. So in the present moment, someone here, your person specifically, they have not made up their mind completely in regards to walking away from you. This is somebody that has not been able to let you go. The cards are here, okay? Eight of Cups, this is somebody that walks away, right? The Two of Swords, there is a decision here that needs to be made. The decision has not been final. And the Nine of Wands, this is indicating that there is some sort of a hurtful situation. Something has been repetitive, right? I like to explain the cards to people that are watching, so that because we're not making up these stories. It's what keeps coming back, and the collective and a lot of signs are going through this. So, dear Aquarius, I feel like there's someone here definitely has not being able to let you go. There is a desire for a brand new beginning and a fresh start with you. Now, the Three of Swords here is telling me that there is something here that's deeply hurting this person, and it's clarified by the Nine of Swords. It's very self-explanatory. I just pulled the card. So obviously you and this person are feeling the same emotions and feelings at the same time. Possibly there is a telepathic communication between you and this person. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, could be a Libra, and Scorpio, Cancer, Pisceana. Okay, now in the near future, there is an offer coming in your way. Communication, clarified by the Tower, the Three of Wands, and the Four of Wands. So, wow. This offer that's going to be coming in towards your way carries the potential to actually marry and create family with each other, live under the same roof. Somebody here, I'm hearing, somebody here really, really wants to be with you, like marry, live under the same roof, into the same house. Like they want to have you around. They want to be around you. Okay, that's what I'm strongly getting here, Aquarius. And this is what this person is going to be communicating with the Eight of Wands. There's a strong sense of communication. And yes, there is a forgiveness here that needs to take place with the Five of Cups. It's indicated about the Five of Wands. You and this person kept fighting a lot in the past. I'm getting here a lot of fighting, going back and forth, bouncing back and forth. What should you guys do? I'm going to say something is not going to resonate with every single person, possibly twin flame connection, soulmate connection. And those things, like they teach you specific things. They mirror certain things back to you, and it allows you to really see this relationship from a different perspective. Okay, so expect some sort of an offer, a phoning, somebody phoning, calling, you know, to you, Aquarius, to have some sort of a conversation. It's like almost this person wants to bring the good old days back, but it's going to be based off of true a new energy here. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy strongly. Okay, now dear Aquarius, let's see what is the important message here for you when it comes to finances and career. Are you creating a new ship? Wow, spaceship. So Aquarius, you literally just came out in your reading. Okay, so the star card here in tarot, it represents Aquarius energy. So you have the Judgment, Scorpio energy, Page of Pentacles. For many of you, I see here you're at the cusp. You're at the cusp at making a very important decision here. You could be someone that has some sort of an authority or power or position in a company. You could be someone that, you know, has a lot of like power to make decisions. And there is something here that you have been contemplating going back and forth. This is in regards to a business project that you might have been putting off for quite some time. It could be as simple as writing a blog, writing a book, launching something. Some of you are wanting to become, I'm getting here, photographers, camera, filmmaking. Some of you are going to be in a video very soon, like possibly music video. You're going to record some sounds, music, things like that. The important message here for you is to really decide, are you in an environment, Aquarius, that's not in alignment for who you truly are? Because this is you, okay? The star. You're meant to stand out. You're meant to be putting yourself in a community and in an environment where people are on the same frequency and they're listening to what you are saying, and they're not neglecting your pearls. So don't throw your pearls in front of swines. So I'm saying, some sassy shit. Be very careful who you are sharing your ideas, because some people might be wanting just to steal your ideas. Okay, be very careful about your creative ideas, what you really want to do. A lot of you are going to be changing careers. That's what I'm strongly getting here. Changing careers, moving towards a new direction here with the Judgment. And this is a decision you have been thinking for quite a long time. I do feel like here, when you make the decision, this is talking about you establishing a new foundation for you. And you have been going back and forth about this. You might have been thinking about, should I really cooperate with certain people? Should I not? Should I really, make business partnership with different people? I do feel like here that you're going to start something on your own, and then people are going to want to make some sort of collaborations with you, okay? So, dear Aquarius, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Beautiful reading. And yeah, we're going to move on to the next time. We're going to move on to Pisces. And thank you also for those of you that just joined. Thank you so much for going ahead and hitting the thumbs up as well. I greatly appreciate that. And we're going to move on to Pisceana. Let's see what's going on. Do not cast your pearls before swine. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you so much. Denise, good day, Arman. Just dropping by to share that my ex did contact me at 8:08 a.m. yesterday. I was not able to see it, but then I posted a greeting last night for her birthday, and she replied, sprinkle, sprinkle. Congratulations, dear Denise. Denise. Congratulations. Thank you for sharing your success story about your person. If it's going to work out, if you're going to set an intention for it to work out in a healthy way, then why not, right? Man of the Steel. Arman, you made me cry. That's me and my Scorpio fiance. Oh, sprinkle, sprinkle. Man of the Steel. Hanging in there. You're so sweet. Pisceana, are you ready for me to serve and slay as always, dear Pisces? Okay, perfect. All right. So thank you so much, everyone, for them thumbs up as well. Is that a word? As well. Let's get some water. Stay until the end of the reading, because we might hang out a little bit. Who knows? We're going to have to see. So, Pisceana, honey, welcome back to the channel. Let's get into your reading and see what's going on between you and your person. Pisceana. Let's see what's going on for my cutie patooties. What's going on for my Pisces? Pisces. Past, present, future, challenge. So the challenge, dear Pisces, for you and this person is the Fool, which is the first card in Tarot Major Arcana, and it means a brand new beginning. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups again. So Six of Cups has been coming up a lot in a lot of signs readings for those of you that have been watching, quite a few of them. I do want to emphasize the fact that the Six of Cups indicates past lovers, soul connections, somebody from the past. There is a lot of nostalgic emotions, and the iconic Ace of Wands shows up again. Okay, so I know that this is something that you have been manifesting along with Scorpio as well. So you want it, you got it. Your challenge here, dear Pisceana, has to do a lot with this new beginning. Okay, that might be possibly taking place between you and this person. We're going to get back to this and clarify. In the recent past, first of all, the signs you are dealing with. I'm getting here Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, okay, and Aquarius. Now, in the recent past, there is the Five of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Death card. Like, literally, ouch, honey. I know that things hurt in the past. I know that there was a very painful ending. Something here came to an end. I see here a lot of pain. I see here like agony, abandonment. The cards are right here. So something here did not work out for you in the past between you and this person, and things came to an end. Now, in the present moment, dear Pisceana, you have the Star, the Three of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. There is literally an opportunity here to reconcile, to reunite, and to build something together beautifully. This is about a reunion. 2 threes together. 333 could be something that's very significant for many of you. There is also the Star card here, which indicates healing, a wish being fulfilled. Maybe this is something that your person hopes and wishes to make it happen. We're going to clarify. In the near future, you have the Empress, the Four of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. So in the near future, I see here you really contemplating about how you want to move forward with this person. Taurus energy, the Empress. For many of you, you really are going to be, you may fear of rejection. A lot of you fear of being rejected by this person, but you don't know what this person is actually capable of doing. How much are they going to be opening up to you? Right? Like, where is this going to go? And a lot of you are fearful that what if this person rejects me? What if they don't accept my offer? And you don't know that something here is going to be taking place. I think there's going to be slow but steady movements happening between you and this person. All right. So let's talk about this new beginning, which is the Fool. And the Fool in the present moment for you, dear Pisceana, is clarified by the Knight of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. So the reason why you really want to have a brand new beginning with this person, dear Pisces, is because, first of all, you want to forgive someone here, okay? There is a story of forgiveness. There is something here that really needs to be communicated. I am strongly getting here that what you're ultimately looking forward to is this equal give and take exchange energy. You want to have an open conversation with this person, okay? It's like face-to-face conversation about the fact that something happened in the past that really hurt you deeply. However, you are ready for a brand new beginning with this person. This person's feelings towards you, I mean, the past already we know what happened, right? So let's talk about the present moment. The Star here in the present moment is clarified by the Hierophant, Taurus energy, Three of Cups, and the Five of Swords. Wow, the Three of Cups is here twice. So there is a strong desire for reconciliation without a doubt, okay? Taurus energy here, the Hierophant represents Taurus. There is a strong desire for commitment and reconciliation. When you put the Three of Cups here, it shows people celebrating. It means homecoming, coming back together, celebrating, okay? And for many of you, I do see here, there is an unfinished conflict with the Five of Swords, because the Five of Swords represents some sort of a conflict situation here that was not resolved, that came to an end. And that's something that I feel like someone here is wishing for to end, okay? Three of Pentacles is clarified by the Seven of Swords, the Empress, and the Eight of Swords. There was a lot of trust issues between you and this person in the recent past. I do see here, however, things wanting to, there's like a desire for something here to be nurtured, forgiven. The Empress here is twice. This is about like divine feminine energy. I feel like there is a lot of like grace and compassion type of energy that's going to be taking place. What is this person's actions towards you? The Tower, Three of Wands, and the Justice. All right. So I feel like that whoever this person is, you might be maybe in a long distance situation right now, or you haven't seen each other. I do see here some sort of a karma getting cleared out from your journey and from this person's journey, and something very positive taking place. There is going to be an equality. There is going to be peace being made. I'm hearing here like a peace treaty, or like an olive branch. Someone here is going to offer an olive branch for you and this person to get over for whatever happened between you and them. Now things are going to be moving steadily, surely, in the near future for you. The Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Two of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the Moon. The Moon here is Pisces energy. So I do see here a lot of you it may seem a little bit challenging in the beginning. I know that, dear Pisces, you get very much emotionally involved in a relationship, but if something is going to work out, if something is meant by you and for you, it's not going to pass by you. I see here it may seem a little bit maybe too heavy, too difficult, things are not moving fast enough and all of that, but you need to trust. I'm hearing the word trust, 808 on the thumbs up. You need to trust the situation for how it's going to unfold, because the Magician, the Lovers, something is being manifested in the present moment. And what's being manifested for you, what you don't see coming, is a relationship, a love connection, a soul connection. There is the Lovers and the Magician, okay? So this is, it's not about like, oh, how come this manifestation is happening this way? There's times when you just gotta leave the 3D alone, let go of the control, let go of trying to force anything, but just align yourself with this new beginning that's gonna take place between you and this person. 333 on the timer, maybe that might be, on the people that's watching this, that might be a very significant number for you. So let's see what is the career and money advice for you, dear Pisceana. Okay, so wow. So you have the Fool here at the bottom of the deck again. For a lot of you, there is a new opportunity that's going to be unfolding, okay? I feel like that many of you are very, very intuitive with the High Priestess here. These are very powerful cards in tarot. The High Priestess, the Six of Cups, and the Strength. I do see here for many of you, there is some sort of a gift, psychic gift, spiritual gift with the High Priestess that you need to unlock it and to serve humanity with it, whether that's tarot, whether that's psychic abilities, holistic approach, healing, Reiki, whatever it is. The universe is saying it's time for you to launch that. It's time for you to write that book, launch that therapy session, that coaching system, whatever you're going to be doing, okay? Because you do possess all the strength and all the qualities for you to do that. For many of you are going to be involved into a job or career where you're going to help people. You're going to work with difficult people, and you're going to take control of a lot of situations. And one of your biggest gifts here is being a great listener. Okay, being a great listener and basically navigating through like multiple hurdles and hiccups at your workplace. If you're working at somewhere else, I feel like your intuition has been telling you that there is something much bigger and better prepared for you that's going to be coming in towards your way. You just need to be receptive and acceptance of that, okay? So dear Pisces, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you. Thank you for going ahead and hitting the thumbs up as well. And this is what I had. So hopefully that this helped. I want to thank to each and every one of you for being here. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for all your love. And we are finished with today's all signs readings. Hopefully that everyone got something out of it. Thank you so much for being here. And we back. See what I'm saying? Some sassy shit. Any questions, comments, concerns? You are so welcome. Felicity, Kristen, Dough by Design, Extra Sauce, Swasi. So the timestamps will be available after the reading. Someone, whoever, maybe has the time, take the time to do that. I think it'll be greatly appreciated. If you would want to do that, you can do it, definitely. But I just wanted to say thank you everyone for coming out here. Thank you for those of you who also supported the channel. Really appreciate that. Thank you for your beautiful comments. Thank you for your beautiful presence into the channel. So hopefully you'll have an amazing day ahead with your Friday. Okay, thank you so much. And yeah, let's move forward. If someone is going to take the time, and really take the time to do the timestamps, they'll be awesome. You mentioned food, Arman. Growing up, did you and your family cook and enjoy traditional Armenian foods? Lahmacun, cheese, borek, etc. Yes. Growing up, my family, most of the time we cooked. My mom would cook. She's a Taurus. She loves food. And yeah, homemade food. Homemade. You know what I'm saying? We don't do like too much fast food and things like that. Once in a while it's fine, but not all the time. Thank you so much, Ruled by Venus. Will you offer person readings in the future? Sprinkle, sprinkle, possibly. I will announce about that. I have to ask, how tall are you? Well, can you take a guess? You're so welcome, dear Maricela. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Asian Goddess, thank you so much. Really appreciate you as well. Sprinkle, sprinkle, Gemini. Tall. Well, let it be a tall. Yes, I am very tall. Somebody said 5'9". Yes, 5'9". That is correct. I'm 5'9" now. Maybe next year I'll be 5'10". Who knows? 5'9". Yep. I've already done Capricorn. I'm going to choose a random person here. 6'3". Come on, Nathan. Are you kidding me? I'm going to choose a random person right now, and I'm going to choose 2 people that I'm going to pull a card for. 2 people, and we're going to be done. Okay, this is just as a gift. Melinda Simonian. Let me pull a card for you. What is it that you need to know? 3 people. Okay. 2 of Wands. So prepare for some travels coming up for you, Melinda, in the near future. You have the 2 of Wands. Okay. I do strongly feel like here that for many of you, there is travel. For many of you, Melissa, for you, there's going to be travel coming up. So I'm like reading the comments and here. But there's going to be more travels coming up for you. Okay. You could be thinking about maybe traveling, visiting Europe or like more international. So prepare for that. Ryan, what's an important message here for you? Sagittarius, you have the Queen of Wands, that's Sagittarius energy. Ryan, don't forget who you are, okay, at your core. Don't forget who you are, Ryan. There is something about you stepping into your power. King of Wands, Sagittarius energy. It's about a project that you've been wanting to launch for quite some time. Nathan, what's an important message here for you? 10 of Wands. Nathan, you really need to let go of the burdens and the overthinking that's been very much overwhelming for you with the 10 of Wands. There is something here that's been very, whether that's too many responsibilities, you live in a household where you have to do a lot of work, you need to maybe take a break a little bit. You need to take a break and just kind of like, you know, rest up. What I'm hearing is rest up. When it comes to love and relationship, don't overthink about this situation a lot, okay? Kristen, King of Wands. I feel like that you are also getting into your, tapping into your power here, okay? Stepping up the ladder, going above and beyond. Like there is something about you creating and, you know, tapping into your full potential, all right? Yeah. Snake, I don't know, snakes can be very significant for you. Maricela, the message here for you is the King of Pentacles. Maricela, you are attracting a sugar daddy coming towards your way, and this is somebody that's gonna have, that's gonna provide you basically. King of Pentacles. Okay, so this is what I had for you. Those are the messages here for you. And thank you so much, everyone. I'm gonna be heading out. I will be coming to the membership site. I'll announce when in the community post, but you know, I've been healing from the dental work and procedures. So love you guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. And I'm gonna have to turn the camera from there. Actually, it really like acts up when I try to like turn this off. It kind of like acts up. Confirmation, bro. I also gotta like, I also like need to use the restroom. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. This is how you cover. Can we cover or no? No, hold on. Okay, so now the camera is covered, right? Yeah, the camera is covered, I believe. Maybe you can hear me, but you can't see me. I don't know. I'm supposed to like probably like turn this off. I don't know, y'all. Let me just like, not a bathroom break, but like, hi guys. I have to turn this off and on, and then, so anyways, and we out. Hold on, we're not out yet. I have to like freaking turn this.